Hello, hello. How's it going, everyone? Want to play Valorant? I'm sure afterwards, why not? Right now I'm opening some cards though. Like when I was telling you I have a problem right now. I have a problem. I'm opening way too many cards. Let me go ahead and start downloading any updates there are for Valorant, because I imagine that there are going to be updates for Valorant. I don't know what my oh my god, why does it ask me login information every single freaking time? It's gonna be the same thing it was last time. I don't know. Alright, well, we're waiting for that. Looks like it's downloading really slowly. What's up?
Yeah. Hello. Let's watch you on my computer. What are you opening?
I'm opening Lost Origin, man. Alright, I'm trying to download the Valorant update. The most recent update since the last time I've played or whatever.
I heard.
It's saying it's stuck at 0.1 kilobytes per second, so that's a good sign.
How many?
Well, it went up to 6.9, now it's back down to 0.1 kilobytes.
Yeah, mine does the same thing. I wouldn't stress out about it. I know you're gonna stress.
I couldn't be less stressed about the whole thing. You have no idea.
The only cards I need to organize now are the lands and my binders.
Nice.
And the decks that I have. I have to decompose those.
What was I gonna ask you? What'd you do today?
What did we do? We went grocery shopping, went to the park, and then we just watch babies, watch the kids.
Blue.
Parenting stuff.
It wasn't blue.
What was it?
Spoiler alert. It was dark energy.
It was dark energy, yeah. When are you expecting to get that Kamigawa?
I don't know, I ordered it today. I think it's like 12 to 15 days, but it probably won't be that long would be my guess. They've got Dottler, this little Pokemon in quotation marks. It's got those are like under eye. I thought it was like a smirk. I thought he was like smirking. He's like, yeah,
they're bags.
Whatever. I'm gonna read some fucking books, but it's not. Cedra, Viper. What is this art? What is going on here?
It's neat. I like it. It's fuzzy. It's like a painting.
Oh, he's like wrapped around a tree. Okay, if you say so. Phantom, Pseudo-Wudo, just letting it all hang out. Bronzor, Electrite, Ghastly, First Foil Makahita, and then Rhyperior. So basically kindling.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, that Hidetsugu or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, that stupid card.
However the fuck it's worth that much, I have no idea. Look, it seems like it's the exact same price that it was the same time that I looked at it like months ago.
How much is it?
I'm pretty $1,350.
Yeah, I remember when we looked at it, it peaked at 25, but that was when the set came out.
Hariyama, Haunter, Poliwhirl, Murkrow, Horsey, Mawile, Shellos, Binacle, Colress's Experiment, and Poliwrath. Colress's Experiment, if you get the full art of it, is like $20.
How much or what card are you looking for?
Giratina. The full art Giratina. That or the Aerodactyl. Like the Aerodactyl would be like a good like consolation price, I guess. Because the Aerodactyl is worth the same price as the box. Oh, I got a V-Star card. How cool. But the Giratina is worth like $250.
Yeah, I see that too. $291. Oh, alternate full. Okay, sure.
Palmasaur, Rhyhorn.
But you wouldn't sell it, right? You just want it for collector's purposes?
Yeah, I wouldn't sell it. Metatite, Rockruff, and Porygon Z. Dude, we haven't got any foil rares in 3 packs. This is trash.
You gotta hold the packs closer to the microphone so we can get that ASMR.
I'm good.
Pack opening sound.
If you guys want to get off to my stream, you're just gonna have to use my face.
What?
Green. Fuck. We got Riley.
Why do you put the back 3 cards in the front?
Nuzleaf, because it makes the rarest card gonna be the last card.
Why don't they just do that already?
Wind Up, Electric, I don't fucking know. Love Disc, Gliker, Whirlpool, Rhyhorn, Reverse Foil Landorus, which is a rare, and then Cramorant.
The Gulp Pokemon.
Yeah. The Gulp, I can't believe they actually made me Pokemon. Isn't he like busted in Unite or whatever? Or he was?
When
Like,
when we played Pokemon Unite, yeah, we played together with desktop.
Yellow. Fuck. Alright, Wind Up Arm. Machoke. Mirage Gate. Tynamo. Litleo. Mindfu. Litwick. Snover. Roserade. That's gotta be a... no, it's not a rare. Politoed. Oh, we got a Poliwrath and a Politoed. You know what? I've opened this box on stream before. I don't recognize any of these cards.
That's a good thing, right?
No, it means that my mind's going. Because there's no way I haven't pulled literally all of these cards.
Oh, I see. They're just that useless.
Pretty much, yeah.
How much is a Charizard on your dashboard?
It's like $70 now.
When you pulled it was like 800?
Yeah. It was like 800 like near mint. Now it's like 70. I'm assuming that it must have been good in like whatever like standard format they have, I guess, if they have one.
Didn't you also open it during like the I'll call it the card shortage?
Yeah, pretty much.
When people were just buying them.
Thornton, Roserade, Fantina. Shop it. Oh, we got something. Machop, Pikachu. Look at that little dweeb.
Aw, cute.
Phantom, Sudowoodo, Eye Scan. That's the name of a thing. Delphox. Fartin' Rainbows.
Do you know how much it's worth? You want me to look it up for you?
What, the...
Delphox?
You can if you want. It's probably worth like $2.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Delphox Lost Origin.
V. Delphox V, because that's important.
Delphox V Lost Origin. Yeah. Oh, you got this one. No, it's worth 50 cents.
Yeah. Blue. I literally looked at it and then just said what the color was. I didn't even predict anything. Haunter. Poliwhirl. He's having a good time. Taking a bath. Luminion. Poliwag. Oddish. Hisuian Growlithe. Seedot. Slugmanuts. Reverse Foil Kingdra. And Stonejourner. Well, at least this Kingdra is a reverse foil. Wait. Is it a rare? It is a rare, okay.
How can you tell?
They have a star at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
But yeah, the Aerodactyl's worth quite a bit, so if we get that, we won't be too upset. But we definitely want the Giratina. Green. Blue again. Two blues in a row.
Aerodactyl V? Aerodactyl GX? I don't understand what the letters mean.
Neither do I. Colress Experiment, Komala. I mean, the way that I usually do it is the way that I'll use TCG players, I'll look up a set and then I'll just sort it by price high to low.
I should do that. Oh, that'd make way more sense than me trying to... Okay.
Blipbug, Finneon, Hisuian Zarua. There used to be a website I could go to where it would just show all of the cards and like, their entire art and sort them by rarity. Look at this Trevenant. He's fucking some rocks.
Market high to low.
I've gotten so many reverse foil rares and just I haven't gotten a single like actual hollow card. That's really odd.
Cards, right? Yeah. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I should do this with my magic sets. That'd make things way easier. What's going to be a pain in the ass is once I organize all those cards is pricing the ones out that I might want to sell.
Red. Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just going to take a lot of time.
Swanna, Licky, Torkoal, Rockruff, Seal, Shuppet, Machop, Pikachu again. What the fuck? The exact same reverse foil Kingdra. And this fucking a Rotom V. What the fuck?
Oh, it's not the right one.
It's certainly not the right one. What is this trash lock?
Oh, I hope you get Magnezone V-Star.
Do you?
Yeah.
How much is that worth? Like $20 maybe?
No, it's worth 5, but it's Magnezone.
Oh, okay. So you just want
Well,
me to
because
get
my
happy?
Do you know my 3 favorite Pokemon, including their evolution things?
It's
That
Vanilla,
Rotom V full art was
Vanillish, and
235.
Vanillux.
No,
Red.
it's not.
It's like what? Alakazam, Gengar, and Magneton or whatever?
Yeah, the Magnemites. Yeah, Abra. Yeah, you got them all.
Abracadabra, Cascoon, Ambipom, Abomasnow, Phantom, Makuhita, Electrike, Murkrow, Shuppet, First Foil Dottler, and Raichu. Oh, this Raichu art's pretty sick. But it's not foil, so it's probably not
It's
worth
like
anything.
Kazam.
Yeah, I mean, I've thought about like pricing all my cards just so I know how much value I have in Pokemon cards, but I don't. That's just, that would take way too much time.
Yeah, because there's so many of them.
Yeah, and most of them probably aren't worth anything. Would be my guess. Maybe like the Pokemon EX cards I have from like the Gen 3 sets, those are probably worth a lot if I actually valued those. I know one of them at the time was worth about $200 because I'm assuming it was necessary for competitive play, because it did like 200 damage to every Pokemon on your opponent's side of the field, which was retarded. Green. Bronzong, Colress Experiment again. Lost City. What is that art? I don't know. Oh, it's probably because of Giratina or whatever. Clefairy. Winking at you. Apom like woohoo, and then Spinarak being like haha, and then Litwick being like woohoo, and then Roselia being like I'm sassy, and then Roserade being like I'm not worth shit, and then Electros. What is this trash?
You got on the same card like 3 times.
That happens, yeah.
Like where the foil is, because you got that Rosalina twice.
Oh yeah, it was reverse foil again.
Yeah, I said Rosalina, but I meant Rosa.
I know what you meant, yeah. I blocked out the fact that it was one that I pulled twice.
Oh, I see.
But I guess it was like it's not worth anything. Red. Oh, good sign. All right, we got the wind-up arm again. The Machoke looking like he's about to fuck a volcano. That looks like the volcano that's in. Well, I guess that would be in the Sinnoh region. I don't know. It's been such a long time since I've played like Diamond and Pearl, but that looks like the volcano that's in Pokemon Legends Arceus, which it could be Mirage Gate, Finneon, Spinarak, Paris, Inkay, Basculin, Reverse Foil Politoed, and Banette. What? This is really weird.
What is?
The fact that like, so I've gotten 2 foils where the foil is supposed to be. I've gotten a lot of reverse foil rares. But in terms of like actual foils, I've only gotten 2. And they're both like full art V cards that are worth trash. Which, I mean, that part isn't weird. It's just weird that I haven't gotten more foils. Most of the time I just get like just literally a ton of foils that are like worthless, but it's just weird. It's not like good or bad really, because either way it would still be pretty meaningless, but it's just very strange. Green. Nope. All right, we got Lake Acuity. We got Kamala Harris. We got Thornton. We got Poliwag. We got Oddish. We got Hisuian Growlithe. We got Lickitung. Just, is he like, what? Is he like licking his leg? What the fuck? Like that's what he's doing, right? He's just like, I'm gonna taste my foot. He's got
I
like
think it's a weird. I think it's weird depth. Because he appears to be sitting strange. Yeah, it's weird. It's no Smokey Bear, I'll tell you that.
What is going on in this art? Yeah, I have no idea. Because it looks like his hand is down
Yeah,
there.
the depth is awkward. Like his hand is in between his legs, but it's like lower than where his butt is. So
Huh. Slugma, Glacier, which I'm assuming is a reverse foil rare, and then Porygon Z. This is so weird. I've never seen a box like this. Nearly every pack's reverse foil has been a rare card.
is that a good thing or is it just interesting?
I don't think it's a good thing, but and I'm mostly saying I don't think it's a good thing because I'm not getting any actually good cards.
That's fair.
It was V-Star. I don't really care or even know what the
What
value of that
this?
is.
Oh.
Cascoon, Ambipom, Luminion, Clefairy, Roselia, Porygon, Inkay, just shooting out of a space butthole. You know, it looks like a. Well, I guess it's the point. When Inkay flips upside down, it evolves, which is the dumbest thing. Blipbug. Oh, reverse foil Pikachu. That's kind of cute. And then Mimikyu, which is kind of like Pikachu, but not really.
Do you keep all of your cards or do you throw them out or what do you do with them?
Yeah, I keep them. I'm not gonna throw them out.
Well, you just like collecting them.
Yeah. Yellow. Fuck. Medicham, Misfortune Sisters, Porygon 2, Snover, Jinx, Inkay, Squavit, Phallus, Arcphone, and Hoopa. Yeah, there's. I feel like. Wait. I'll just see if Arcphone was. Wait, Arcphone, yeah. I want to see if that was like a rare or something. I mean, this could be like an error print box or something. I mean, I think I'm making a pretty large assumption on that, but could be. It'd be really weird though, because not everything is like not literally every pack has a reverse foil rare. Green. Well, in Japan, green and blue used to be the same color, so that kind of counts. Wind Up Arm, Machoke, Mirage Gate, Poliwag, Gligar, Goomy, Mawile, Slugma-Nuts. Oh, full art Orbeetle with that fucking kid, Bugsy, I think. I don't know. Magerna. Oh, but this is like textured. It's got like a texture to it.
That's kind of neat.
Yeah, I think I already have that card though. I don't think it's worth anything. But it has like a character on it, which I guess people care about. But I'll put it in a little sleeve.
Nobody cares about Orbeetle.
True.
No.
But he does evolve from Coddler or whatever the fuck his name was. Red. No. Toolbox. Hariyama. With his big ol' wet foot. Arcphone. Ducklet. Oh, Ducklet looks even derpy when he's made out of clay. Swainzarua. Binacle. Goomy. Bronzor. First foil Seedot and Greedent. I haven't gotten a. There's no way. There's got to be a reason I haven't gotten a single regular foil card. I've gotten like the full art V cards, but I haven't gotten a single like anything else. That's so strange. Maybe they're all on the right side of the box or something. That would make no sense. But
you got some good stuff in this one. I can feel it.
Thanks, man. What color energy is it?
Dark.
It's green.
That's close.
Kind of. Especially if you hate the grass. Haunter. Poliwhirl. Luminion. Oh, we got that said it 3 things in a row before, I think. Jinx, Litwick, Oddish, Love Disc, Phalanx, Reverse Foil Bronzor, and we got a Pidgeot V. Yeah, it seems like all the rare cards are either reverse foils or they're Vs, which is strange because they're not V maxes, they're not V stars, they're just Vs. Something's pretty fishy here, Sean.
Something's pretty. The Pidgeot V you got's 23 cents.
Nice.
Market price is 50.
Oh. Well, if I get 100 of those, it'll still not pay for half the box.
Still won't pay for college.
Got my master's diploma today. That was neat.
Oh, I have to order mine, and it's like $100.
Is it? Mine was free. This card is really thick. That's really weird.
Oh yeah, it's not 2 cards.
No, it feels really thick though.
It looks thick.
Blue. Fuck. All right. Bronzong, Colress Experiment, Kamala Harris, Metatite, Shellos, Mindfu, Litleo, Ghastly, Reverse Foil Honchkrow, which is a rare, and then a Rhyperior, which is a rare but not a foil. It's really strange. All right. Now this is now hopefully this half of the box, if it is an error box, every rare is just the Giratina.
Is this the first pack of this side?
Yeah, this one is. That's one I'm opening right now.
Give me that. To a gin.
Yellow. Nope, dark. Bronzong, Colress's Experiment, Lost City, Electrike, Love Disc, Liger, Wurmple, Rhyhorn, Reverse Foil Colress's Experiment, and Aerodactyl V.
Oh, that's neat.
Not the Aerodactyl we want.
No, I mean it is. It's just not it. You know.
Is the other one Aerodactyl V?
Yeah, the other one is Aerodactyl V alternate full art.
Oh, okay.
You're looking for Aerodactyl V alternate full art. Your Aerodactyl V, nobody gives a shit about.
This card's, wow, this one's really thick too. Dude, maybe I got played. Wait a minute.
Oh, you can get a Radiant Steelix. Let's hope for the Radiant Steelix. I think you're setting your sights too high. You need to set your sights on a lower
I already have Radiant Steelix.
All right, then let's set our sights on Box of
Green.
Disaster Secret.
I was right. Green. Box of Disaster. Sure. Thornton, Roserade, Fantina, Tynamo. Oh, it's Litleo, Mindshrew, Litwick, Rhyhorn, Reverse Foil Zorua, and Cramorant.
Cramorant. Hope you get the, what is it, Hisuian? Hisuian Electrode V full art. I want you to get that card.
Why are these?
That's not asking for too much.
These are really thick now. What the fuck? They're not made on. They're not made on the same card stock. It's really strange. Blue. No. Thornton, Bronzong, Colress's Experiment, Murkrow, Wurmple, Clefairy, Lickitung, Horsey, Reverse Foil, Ambipom, and Raichu again.
Are the foils worth more, or you're just surprised that you haven't gotten a single one?
I mean, I'm like they're probably worth more by like a penny, but like I'm just, yeah, it's really that I'm very surprised. Something is not kosher here. Yellow. Oh, we got something. Rhydon, Thornton, Roserade, Porygon, Inkay, Blipbug, Finneon, Spinarak. Aw, dude, that's so cool! But it's probably worth jack shit!
That's pretty neat, though.
Yeah, it matches my Rayquaza. I like that a lot. But like I said, it's probably not worth anything.
Sure. You had to set your sights on this card, you know?
I mean, I do feel happy that I got this card because I like it, but it's like not worth the value of the box.
Yeah, I know. I have this feeling, and it feels like happiness, but I don't know if it's happiness.
It's always nice to get cards that you like.
Yes. I guess it's not a... It has happened where, commons were reverse
Yellow.
hollows in my chilling region box.
Lost City, Carbink, Kamala Harris, Sudowoodo, Bronzong, Electrike, Ghastly, Binacle. Oh, Nessa? That could be rare. That could be worth something.
Ooh, people like
People like waifus.
why?
People really like this waifu too.
I have a comment I don't want to say on Twitch, so.
Okay. Is it the comment that's probably in my mind about what you're thinking?
It probably isn't. It's an observation about the drawing of the card. Like, it's just something that I noticed.
Oh, okay.
It isn't anything like rude or derogatory.
Oh, okay. Well, then why don't you want to say it on Twitch?
Because it talks about things that probably aren't TOS.
All right. Green. Carbink. Panic Mask.
What is she called? What is her name?
Lampent Nessa. Goomy. Mawile. Slugmanuts. Clefairy. Roselia. Hisuian Arcanine. Reverse foil rare again.
It's weird. Maybe. That's Lost Origin is foil. It's a full art, right?
Purple. Yeah, it's this one. Whichever one looks like that.
That's weird because like it's not on this TCG player list anywhere. But if I look up the card on eBay, it's $20.
That's probably right. Machoke, Fantina. Just based on what the card is, that's probably a pretty good estimate for what it is. Liger, Phantom, Reverse Foil Malamar, which is a rare, and a Porygon Z, which is not. There's no way. This is so statistically unlikely that
what is supposed to happen?
Well, it's just that the rares that I'm getting should be normal foil rares. Like, and not all of them by any means, but at least one. Like, we'll go through because I still have my other cards here from like the other sets that I've opened.
Yeah,
I haven't put them away. Like, I'll show them after I open these and show you like how many I would kind of expect to get. You got this V-Star card, which isn't indicative if I actually get a V-Star Pokemon, so who cares? Silcoon, Mindshoe, riding his LSD trip. Ice Scan, Oddish, Love Disc, Phalanx, Poliwag, Gligar, Reverse Foil Porygon Z, and Landorus. Very, very strange. And I don't think they're like repackaged or anything. I mean, they could be. But I wouldn't. I'm pretty sure they're not. I'd be very surprised if it was repackaged. I just think that it just so happens that the set, or this box rather, the way it was sort of like done, like put together at the factory is just not as random as they would have hoped.
TCG Player has that Nessa in its database.
That's weird. Yellow. No. Lake Acuity, Nuzleaf, Gift Energy, Mindfu, Litwick, Rhyhorn, Apom, Roselia, Makuhita, and Hisuian Zoroark V. Another V. I think I have every Hisuian Zoroark from this set now. I have a lot of them. I like Hisuian Zoroark. He's pretty cool, but...
Anyway, we're still looking for a box of disaster secret.
The fact that I got that Mew is I'm probably not going to get anything else in this box. Is my guess. Blue. But this box is kind of weird, so who knows? Torkoal, Erizu, Porygon 2, Snover, Machop, Pikachu, Jinx, Litwick, Reverse Foil Cresselia, which has got to be a rare, right? Yep. And then Dugong, which is not a foil. Yeah, this the way that these cards were probably brought up the cut sheet was probably just in such a way where it was just all the foil reverse foil rare cards and just none of the regular rare foil cards. Regular foil rare cards. It's a little strange. Pink. Fuck. Medcham, Misfortune Sisters, Mindshoe, Growlithe, Seedot, Slugma, Tynamo, Litleo, Reverse Foil Manectric, which is surely a rare, and Poliwrath, which is surely not foil. Yeah, that's really bizarre. It's kind of cool.
Pokemon or something. See if anybody else has had these.
Because I mean, if I'm gonna be honest, I'd probably rather have the like if it's between normal rares and like reverse foil rares, I'd probably rather have the reverse foil rares because I just don't really like normal foiling on cards anymore, like the normal like rare foiling. But I'd much rather it be, you know, Giratina or Aerodactyl or something. Carbink, Gligar, Goomy, Mawile, Slugma, Clefairy, reverse foil Silcoon, and Mimikyu. Yeah, I don't know if they like some sort of like shuffling machine, and the shuffling machine just didn't work that day. But yeah, a lot of they don't have like the swirlies anymore on the foils. It's a bunch of trash, Sean.
Oh.
I didn't even guess.
I don't even know what kind of swirly.
Toolbox, Hariyama, Arcphone, Clefairy, Lickitung, Horsey, Shuppet, Shellos, Lumineon, Comfey. Well, Lumineon's an uncommon. Maybe it's finally getting past the streak of rares. It's been like 2 or 3 packs, which is probably the longest streak of not getting a reverse foil rare we've had in this set. This box, I mean. Not this set, because in this set I've had a much different experience. Chartreuse. Chartreuse a shade of blue? I don't know. I think Chartreuse is a shade of green. Cascoon, Ambipom, Damage Pump, Paris, Inkay. That's a different Inkay art. That's a little weird.
Yeah, it is.
Alright. Basculin, Jinx, Makuhita, Reverse Foil, Hisuian, Zoroark. Okay, I don't have this one. Rhyperior. Now I probably have every Zoroark art.
No.
Okay.
You have Hisuian, Zoroark, V-Star Secret.
And
And Hisuian, Zoroark, V-Star Other Secret. Oh, you mean like not necessarily the type of printing, but the art,
let's go through some of the ones that I almost knocked over this pile. So here are the other ones that I've gotten. I missed all the. So I've got this one, which is the one that I pulled. Well, the same like version. It's not the exact same one. It's like a duplicate.
I see. I gotcha.
Then I have this one, and then I have this one. This card's actually worth something, I think. But I guess like while we're going through it, I see, and then I have this one. See, like these foils, like there are a lot of reverse foil rares, but like you can see that there's at least some that are regularly foiled. Oh, Box of Disasters. Is what you're talking about?
Yeah.
How much is that worth?
Well, like $3, I think.
Oh, well, thanks, Sean. I got this Magnezone V-Star.
218. Oh, you already have a Magnezone. Neat.
Yeah. Then I already have this, the Radiant Steelix. Seems like that first box was the box that you thought I had.
Yeah, if I watched you open up that first box, I'd be to the moon.
You'd be thrilled.
Yeah.
You probably would have put money on the Powerball or whatever. Periwinkle. Oh god. Bronzong, Chorus Experiment, Kamala Harris, Electra, Ghastly, Ben Ackle, Murkrow, Wurmple, First Foil Sudowoodo, and Comfy. Yep, not a single holo. That's so
But you
bizarre.
still got 2 packs to open them.
And still, even with that, I still think the rarity of like the secret rares and stuff, I gotta see what the breakdown is per box, like what I should expect. Because normally there's like,
Where can I find that?
it's, I don't know, somewhere. Of like, what's the, what you're expected to get in like a box. In terms of like, you should get this many of this rarity or something. Red. Fuck. Also, that's another thing. I feel like a lot of the energies I've gotten have probably been like just green or blue. Relicanth. Lost. Dude, we got the Lost Vacuum. Porygon. Ducklet. Blipbug. Finneon. Dude, we got Kabu. Kabu. Everyone's favorite Pokemon character. Look at him.
Can you go back to the Lost Vacuum when you're done?
I don't think you see that we got Kabu.
No, like, so you see next to the yellow border, it's like
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that means.
Okay. Just thought it was strange.
Yeah, some cards have it. I don't know what denotes whether or not a card should have that or not, but I did notice it the first time I opened the box. I'm like, I don't know why there's this weird colory thing coming out of the border. How much is Kabu worth?
I'm looking up. What's this? What is this thing called? Lost Orchid. $2.
The guy even asked me, he's like, do you want the box in the front? I'm like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. How the fuck am I supposed to know whether or not that box is gonna be a good box or not? Like,
So Francesca always gets, she'll never pick a pack for me that's in the front, and she picks the
Red.
best packs.
well, that's great. I guess I'll
Like-
take her next time. They
Yeah,
did
you
actually give
should,
me a
you
bunch
should.
of like evolution stickers when I bought the box. They're like, which ones do you want? I'm like, I don't. He's like, which one do you want? I'm like, I don't care. And he just gave me like all of them. He's like, oh, okay. Damage Pump, Seviper, Galarian Stunfisk.
Yeah, it's on Damage Pump too. That's so weird.
Oh wait, what? I think we're talking about something else then.
Oh, so around the yellow, you can
Uh-huh.
see like little hash marks.
Oh, I think that's just because it's an item card.
Oh, is it?
I believe so. Yeah.
It's not on all of them. Oh, because it's an item card. Okay, I'll just pay attention.
Bronzor, Reverse Foil Chandelure, and Honchkrow. Yeah, so not a single normal foil in there, so that's not normal.
That's sussy.
It's pretty saucy. We got the Nessa and the Mew VMAX though, so I'm happy-ish. Plus I got the reverse foil Hisuian Zoroark, so I probably have almost every Zoroark in this set from 2 boxes, which is funny. But we didn't get the Galarian, not the Galarian, we didn't get the Sexy Art Giratina. But let me see if this Kabutops has a swirly on it. Because those make foil cards more rare if they have swirlies. This one does not have a swirly on it. But it's literally like, I mean, I don't know if you remember, and you know, with the old foilings and stuff, there used to be like, in the foils, you could sometimes get like a swirl on it, and those are worth a lot. People really like it if they have a swirl on them, so they'll pay extra money for them. Even though there's literally nothing different about the card other than the fact that the foiling has a swirly on it as opposed to like just dots. And it's just by random chance. It's not like it's actually like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, hollow swirls. That's kind of neat.
Yeah. Like look at this. So, like let's look at this. This was the last box I opened. Um. And here's the cards I got in the last box I opened in terms of ones that are foil. Well, first of all, we got this Radiant Serena. The Radiant cards are really fucking cool. I really like the Radiant cards. The way that the foiling is on the Pokemon and also.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
There's that, and so we got this. I don't know if this is worth a lot. It's got a waifu and a waifu Pokemon on it, which people like a lot, and it's drawn in almost a suggestive way. But there's that. I got this one, which is a normal foil, so that's one. We got this rainbow foil, which like we didn't get in this box. Got another normal foil. This is the reverse foil rare. Got another normal foil, another normal foil, another normal foil, a reverse foil rare, a reverse foil rare, a normal foil, normal foil. I really like this Dragonite. I love everything about this Dragonite. Except I think the background's like CG, so I don't really like that too much. I like everything about this except it's worth like 10 cents. Gym Trainer, and then the Radiant Alakazam. That one's pretty sick.
Is this where's that? What set are these?
This is Silver Tempest. It's the most recent set. I wanted to get Silver Tempest in part because it's the newest set, but that set has no value. There's only one card that's worth anything, and it's still barely worth more than the value of the box, which just like isn't typical for like sets of Pokemon cards. And I'm like, I don't even like that card that much. It's a Lugia. But everything else other than that Lugia is worth like at most like $20. It's like ridiculous. But yeah, like look at this. All of these reverse foil rares. It's ridiculous. And then we got the Delphox and the Rotom. Like that was a really strange box. It's not strange in the way that you want it to be, because there are ways where boxes can be like there was there's this one guy I watch who opens like Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and he bought a box where every single pack had like a secret rare in it, which is like absurd. And he bought it from a guy who was selling it as if it was that. He's like, it seems like he's like, I opened like 2 packs. They both had secret rares or something. Or he bought like a case and he opened one box that had all secret rares in it. And so he assumed the other one would have it, and it did. And it was like crazy. But I can't believe these 2 cards are worth nothing. And they're by far like the 2 coolest looking cards I've gotten in like a long time.
I agree. I like them all.
They got like the whole like speckle foiling, but it's also like textured, but it's also like just black, and then the cards like the Pokemon's color is the outline and filled in with gold, like as opposed to this. Where is it? God damn it, where is it? As opposed to this one, which is only more expensive because it has a waifu on it. Yeah. I mean, I guess also it could just be the case that like people don't like that rarity, the secret rare, because I'm pretty sure the secret rare is less common than this is. I'm pretty sure, because I'm pretty sure that's the secret rare is the alt art one. So I feel like that one's less rare. I could be wrong about that. I really don't know enough to confirm that, but I'm pretty sure. But because it's like gold rares in Yu-Gi-Oh, where people don't like gold rares, even though I think they're kind of cool. But everyone hates them. In part because their quality is kind of low, but that's more like a quality control than the card itself. But you know, what are you gonna do? All right. And then, yeah, so the boxes I have on the way is another Evolving Skies, because I desperately want that Umbreon, and I'm a glutton for punishment. I have the...
You just don't want to buy it outright?
Japanese Worth Spark. No, that's not the point.
I know.
I wouldn't have a gambling problem if I just bought it.
Yeah, I know.
That, and then I got the Japanese War of the Spark. And then I got the collector's box, or the collector's display box of Neon Dynasty. So that'll be
Yeah.
fun. Yeah, opening like a collector's box is gonna be fun. That I mean, I hope it'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a good time watching you open it. I can tell you that.
Yeah. At Showtime, first of all, I found out Showtime Games has been there for 31 years.
What?
I went there and I asked him, like, so how long you guys been here? He's like, oh, at this location, 25 years. Or he said more than 25 years, but the owner's been doing this for like 31 plus years. I was like, oh.
You got into it at the right time when it started.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing is like back then, it's like that's probably like right when Magic started. But I mean, I assume at that time it was he was just doing sports cards. I mean, he could have been doing Magic like ever since the very start. I mean, I'm assuming.
Yeah, Magic started in
pretty quick.
92, 93, so.
Yeah. I thought that was cool though.
I hope you get this Hidetsugu Devouring Chaos.
That would be something, wouldn't
I
it?
hope you get the neon red one and then you sell it for $1,300. And then you can just fuel your addiction with the one card.
You know what would be so sad if I got that card? It's just like it would justify this bad behavior.
Yeah, of course.
I still can't. There's got to be something. There's got to be something with that card. I just don't understand.
No, there's nothing to it.
I refuse to believe that.
I'm sorry.
Like, I can just get that in the box.
Yeah. Appearing in under 1% of Kamigawa Neon Dynasty collector boosters, this vividly red variant is a collector's dream.
I mean, it's cool looking. But, like, Jesus Christ.
I forgot the cards, all of the cards that are in the Double Masters 2022. So I'm doing my best to just not look at those because I want to be surprised when I open.
Yeah. Well, I'm curious. I'm just gonna look at them real quick because I don't.
You don't give a shit.
I want to know when I should be getting my dopamine.
All right, fuck it, I'll do it. What are you looking at? What is it?
You don't
No,
have
it's
to.
too late. Let's do it. Magic.
Okay. Well, I'll just share it on my screen.
Masters. Yeah, but then I can't do it myself, you know.
Okay, fine. So the rarest card is Imperial Seal,
Yes, which I got
which is
two
the
of.
foil etched version.
I did not get two of those. Hold on. Where are you? Your Double Masters. Your...
Just typed in Double Masters 2022.
Yeah. Hold on. I have Valorant up because I hate my life.
Liliana the Last Hope.
Yeah, that's that one's one of them. Yeah, so that's Red and 6 would be neat to get. Dockside Extortionist, I have. I want Ulamog. Kozilek.
These are some. I'm gonna be honest with you. These are some Yu-Gi-Oh ass names here.
Like Ulamog and
So like,
Kozilek?
sure, Kozilek's got like a, I don't know, that's got like a name, Butcher of Truth, but like Butcher of Truth at least means something. Ulamog the Infinite Gyari, like that's just made up.
It's because it's an Eldrazi, if that makes it any better, but...
No, I get it. It's like a cosmic horror thing, but still.
Cavern of Souls? $89. Want a mana drain? That would be sick.
I do like the Ren N6 like
Ren
art
6.
though.
Yeah,
Just like
people
this, where
really
it's just
that
like
art.
it just looks like he's just like a dad on like a recliner or something. It's like, oh, I'm gonna take a load off here.
Oh, goodness.
I mean, I'd much rather have like this art if it was like a full art because I think this looks way cooler. But you know, whatever.
Food chain.
So which box are we buying? We're buying this one for like 1850,
We're buying-
right?
No.
Just kidding.
What?
Because it's a case.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you're buying a bunch of them.
No, we're just, yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
This one, yeah. It's hiding behind my face. Yeah.
Crucible of Worlds, that'd be cool to get. Love the Smothering Tithe I got. Go on the second page when you're ready.
I'm on the second page.
Oh, there's a card called Smothering Tithe. Yeah, scroll down just what one more.
This one.
think.
Oh yeah, I've seen this. I saw someone talking about I watched a video where people who play Yu-Gi-Oh were trying to guess the value of Magic cards, and this was one of them.
But the alternate art to it, which is on the bottom left of your screen,
Mm-hmm.
that's the one I got. I love the art on that card.
It's pretty cool. It's not as comical as this guy spitting up coins, though.
Correct.
He's like, "Oh God." I mean, it seems like there's a lot of good cards in this set, I guess.
Yeah, I mean the set is these are all reprints. None of these are original cards.
Oh, that seems pretty
Um,
trash.
Yeah, except the value of the reprints are high. Like these are the rares and the mythics in the set. Even a lot of the commons and uncommons, like they're very high value cards. That's the draw to the set. In the
I really
first
like
place.
this modern art right here. Just a black circle on a piece of paper,
Yeah.
but I appreciate it. So what you're saying is I should get a box of Innistrad.
Well, that probably costs way more.
It does. It's pretty ridiculous, especially considering the cards in that set really don't have value. Yeah, because I was looking at this like a while ago. I was like, well, what if I did buy this? And it's like, okay, like getting a booster box of it is selling right now like $700. And then the rarest card is this Liliana of the Veil, which is $35. But what was really cool was like going through this and like remembering all these cards. I was like, oh, I remember all these
I
cards.
just recently did that with Innistrad and Dark Ascension.
Yeah.
Ooh, Snapcaster Mage. Yikes.
Yep. Remember when that card used to be worth a lot and it was like in the first pack I ever opened and I just didn't understand?
And you handed it for a Stromkirk Noble.
Yeah. You know, it is what it is because I have a job now, but you know.
Yeah, I know. Because you could just buy the card pack and be like, fuck you, Charles.
Yeah. But Tree of Redemption, the best card ever. Bloodline Keeper. Yeah, I mean, I had a lot of these cards in my deck, right? Like I had this. Balefire Dragon I also had at one point.
I have it.
Yeah.
If you had it, then I currently do.
Yeah, you should.
I do.
All
There's
right,
no
then.
should.
I'm
I
glad.
have it.
All right, then.
Ooh, yeah, I hope you got
What?
this card. I hope you get this card. Hold on, can I just link this to you? Yeah.
In my Discord, yeah.
I hope all of your cards in your Double Master set this. Oh, it's going left. Screener's room? Where is it? Voice text chat? Who knows?
Let's see.
You just get 15 of those.
Oh, there we go. It's like, hold up. Do you want to click on this? It's like, yeah, sure. Hell yeah. Dude, I want a fucking unicorn. You kidding me?
You want to fuck a unicorn?
That's what I said. I'm glad you can listen. I said I wanted to fuck a unicorn in a video game. What is silver screen foil in Magic? What is etched foil in Magic? What is textured foil in Magic? What is a double
Silver
rainbow
screen?
foil in Magic?
What's silver screen?
Let's find out. Is it like a ghost rare? That would be my guess. Oh, it's just like, yeah, it's like a ghost rare. Kind of.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's I think yeah, it was just Innistrad. Yeah, the Innistrad double feature cards.
For the most recent, or for the Innistrad set I was looking at?
No, Innistrad Midnight Hunt and Innistrad Crimson Vow,
Gotcha.
which were also I didn't get a Crimson Vow, but I got a box of Midnight Hunt and I got a lot of value out of that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, let me look up Innistrad.
Well, that was the thing, is like I was looking up those sets because I was interested in like getting boxes of those, but they didn't seem that good.
I didn't get Crimson Vow because of that reason. I was like, yikes, I don't think this is really worth it. But Midnight Hunt, get rid of the just want cards. I got a Meat Hook Massacre.
Well, that's
I
the
got
thing, is
Meat
like
Hook
that seems like that's the only card that's worth anything.
That's the card I got. Like I got Teferi who slows the sunset. I got 2 of those. Bloodthirsty Adversary. I actually got I got the full art Teferi who slows the sunset. Orderless. Foil. I have a Reckless Storm. So yeah, I mean I got the Meat Hook Massacre. I mean I bought it because like I was excited because it was Innistrad.
Yeah.
And then what about Crimson Vow? Innistrad.
I just don't
Vow.
like the Innistrad Midnight Hunt like collector booster display like art, because I feel like that's not representative of what the cards look like.
You're correct.
That's also how I feel about Crimson Vow too, actually. I don't feel like that's indicative of what those cards look like, at least a little bit. Not probably not as much as this, but
Crimson Vow's most expensive card is 1895.
yeah, it's pretty
very very nice looking Sorin. But
he's like ho ho ho.
Yeah. I think there's a card called Count Dracula.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's just Sorin the Mirthless, but it's called Count
okay.
Dracula, yeah. But because there's like Count Dracula art, that's pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie, but it's still only $11.
Yeah. So the top end, like Meat Hook, I pulled a Meat Hook Massacre and I was stoked.
Yeah.
That's actually the first box that I ever opened as a pre-order. So that was neat.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
I looked up Neon Dynasty.
I just looked that one up.
The Wandering Emperor Showcase. Like this. What's so bizarre to me is the value that you can get in these boxes. Like the showcase,
This
can you get the showcase in a box?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can get a showcase. Like you can get it in a collector's box, and I've gotten showcase cards in my set boosters too.
Like it's insane to me that like the amount of value you can get out of this box. Like don't get me wrong, these cards are, I'm assuming, are very uncommon, but like there's still like quite a bit of value in this box, and it compared to like the price, like the price of this box compared to the other boxes, like it's not crazy more expensive. I mean like it is like 30% more expensive, 40% more expensive, but like
compared to which other box?
Well, like the Innistrad ones I was looking at.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But there just seems like there's so much more value in here. Like there's like 50 cards. There's not 50 cards. There's like 10 cards that are worth as much as the Meat Hook.
This is a good set. I think for Innistrad, I think they were part of the reason it flopped is because what people wanted were werewolves, and they didn't get. They got some werewolves, but the mechanic, they brought in a new mechanic for werewolves and didn't change the previous mechanic to match it. Like they didn't just change it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't really play them together. So that's why some of that just didn't go. And people just don't like vampires. Like it's not a popular.
It's because people are dumb.
Yes, I know. But, and I mean, they're just not great because I don't know. It just wasn't great. But Kamigawa Neon Dynasty also has like a nostalgic because there's Kamigawa. But also I think they were just able to have a little bit more of creative freedom with this set. So
it's so different from like what Magic normally is.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, I'm excited for this. I'm excited for the Japanese box.
Let's pull up War of the Spark. War of the Spark. This is so much easier to look through than whatever the bullshit I was doing.
Yeah. And yeah, you're right. For some reason, it doesn't seem like it has all the cards because there are times when I'm looking through Pokemon sets where I'm like, how come the Pokemon
Yeah.
card I'm looking for isn't in here? But yeah, it's pretty easy to look through the stuff in here. Just like a really general thing. Um, but I actually didn't really like because there's not like a ton of value in here. But the box I got for like 50% less than like what the market value of it, or about 50% less, $50 less than what the market value was. So I'm pretty happy with that. So I was able to get it for a pretty reasonable price. And if I can pull this Liliana, whew.
Yeah, that'll be something.
But yeah, it's the artwork's by the guy who does the fucking like Final Fantasy art, which is pretty dope.
It is more of this book. There's another. I thought the image that I was doing. Weird. There's so many cards in this set. War of the Spark. I wish I got bought War of the Spark. I wish I was collecting when War of the Spark came out.
Yeah.
This also just looks like a really fun.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like pretty good. It seems like it's got a lot of variety, especially in terms of like planeswalkers and stuff.
Ooh, I hope you get the Ugin the ineffable.
Dude, I'm gonna F the hell out of him.
F me.
He thinks he's ineffable. He thinks he's ineffable.
The card that for the Imperial Seal that I got, I traded Matt for, and I took 4 of his cards, 5 of his cards. And the one that I wanted was the one that I showed you, Ugin the Spirit Dragon.
Yeah.
And he said no because he was like, I have an emotional attachment to that card. And I'm like, I get it.
What a
I
baby.
really wanted it.
I'm just kidding. But yes, this'll be fun to open. Especially considering I'm not gonna know what most of the cards are that I'm looking at and be like, oh, this art's cool. I'm not even gonna be able to like guess what the card. Whoa. Nah, I'm not gonna be able to guess what most of the card is. I mean, I can tell that this says Burasuka, which is, because it's Vraska, but I mean, can I even read the rest of this phonetically? No. If I sat down and I relearned
Kanji.
Yeah. Katakana and yeah. Kanji's one is like when a single symbol has a word. Or a single symbol means a word, but katakana there's katakana and there's hiragana. Katakana is this is katakana when it's used for foreign words, and hiragana is when it's used for native words, which are like different symbols. I think it's either that way or the other way around. One's used for native words and one is used for foreign words. It's been a while since I've learned it, and I can like if I took like an hour to relearn everything, I could probably like read this all phonetically, but I wouldn't necessarily know what it means unless it's like really blatantly obvious.
Yeah, like legendary planeswalker.
Yeah, but I'm assuming this doesn't say legendary planusu or pel. I don't even know. Planeswalker or whatever. This could say planeswalker though. I don't know what the fuck this means because this is kanji and I'm like I have no fucking clue. Yeah, I have no fucking clue. Oh, it probably says legendary. Or it says planeswalker and then it says of legendary or something like that. At like official Magic tournaments, do they let you play with cards that are in different languages?
Oh, why wouldn't they?
Because they're not in the same language.
Yeah, but doesn't that sound awful?
No. I mean, there's a lot. I don't think in Yu-Gi-Oh you're allowed to. I don't know about Pokemon.
It's a legal card. You're saying that the language.
Well,
what if the tournament is in Japan?
Oh my gosh! So in Yu-Gi-Oh, in in like with English cards, it's known as the TCG, and with Japanese cards, it's known as the OCG. Like they're considered two different like card games almost.
It's weird. No, any language is legal in Magic. As long as the card is tournament legal, you can play it.
Oh, that's neat.
Because there are cards that are sold that are not tournament legal.
I do know that in another thing with like Yu-Gi-Oh is that like Japan will get the sets like before like the rest of the world does. So I don't know if that also impacts it. That could be what impacts it, like the release time. That's probably why they don't allow that. Maybe, I don't know.
Really. What does Meat Hook Massacre do? The Meat Hook Massacre.
Then let's see.
The Meat Hook Massacre enters the battlefield.
Evolving Skies. Evolving Wilds. No, not Evolving Wilds. I want this Umbreon so bad.
Click on it. Does it tell you like the rarity? In terms of the percentage that you would have to get it out of a pack?
The secret or alternate version of Umbreon VMAX that depicts Dynamax Umbreon trying to boop the moon. It's the most popular card in Evolving Skies and arguably the most coveted Pokemon card in the entire Sword and Shield series. It's a $700 card, so I will. But the thing is, like, so the reason I like this set is because all of the alt art cards are like their art is really good. So it's not even like, you know, it's like if I get any of these cards, I'll be pretty happy. Even this Rayquaza, I mean, I still like the Rayquaza I have art more, even though I think they're different. Huh.
What?
That's a different. I don't know how I feel about that. It's the same card as the two Rayquazas I have. It's just different art.
Oh, okay, I got you.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Like it's basically a reprint, or what you have are reprints.
Yes, but the reason I don't know how I feel about that is because it feels like it's like a reprint in the same block.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
That just feels weird because it's not like because Pokemon doesn't really do they did it once, or I think they did it technically twice, where they did like, you know, the what's in you know, like is it Masters or whatever in Magic the Gathering, where it's be like, you know, Core Set, that's what it's like, Core Set like 2013 2015, like
yeah,
they did it once in Pokemon, well twice like I said, where they would do reprints of well actually technically they did it 3 times, where they did like reprints of like old Pokemon cards, but they don't really do that anymore. So this is weird to me. I mean, they'll reprint items in like trainer cards and support cards. They'll reprint those a lot. And I guess I actually don't know. I guess I'm not really reading. I haven't like really read a ton of the cards, and I'm not like super familiar with like what all the cards do. So I'm just assuming that they're not reprinted super frequently. I mean, I knew that some of these were reprinted. Because like I've noticed some of like my rare cards, especially like promo cards, will be like reprinted versions of like older cards, but I didn't sort of realize this. It's funny though, because even though this card's worth well, I think the market value is like $250. Even though it's $250, I still like my $8 art better. But I like the Eevee arts. They're all really, really cool. And yeah, I still have this Sylveon, which is still $140. God, if you pull any of these, that's just like, even if you pull the normal art Umbreon, it's still $80.
Oh, I like that. That's a cool looking card though.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. All the arts of the yeah, they gave me the stickers from like this. So they gave me 2 Espeons, Flareon, Jolteon, and Vaporeon at that store that I went to when I bought that box.
Oh.
It was really nice of them. They definitely didn't have to. And they were also like they were telling everyone else to get a tin. I assumed that I could have just gotten a tin, but I just didn't want to. They were empty tins, but they're like, yeah, they're taking up space. We can't sell them. So if you just want to take one, they were just telling that to everyone. Like, you just take one.
See.
But then like also these other like alternate full art cards of like all the sorts so cute. This EV art is so nice, but I think like even though I've bought three or four boxes of this, I think I've only gotten this one, and I got the Sylveon in the first box. Maybe it's only been 3 boxes. Maybe it's only been 2 boxes. I don't know.
Maybe I didn't buy any boxes.
And then this isn't the same Rayquaza, but it has the same woman on it that makes it like more expensive. But yeah, I don't know why in this set they're decided like let's just make all the art really good. And then there's this Rainbow Rayquaza VMAX. I might actually have this one too. This seems like a card they would have given me. And then yeah, you got all these like, no, like I don't know whose idea it was that it was like, well, how about we do this thing where like, for like our RVs that aren't like full, that aren't like alt arts or things, we just like do a 3D model, give it like a rainbowy background, and just that's it. Because like, it's literally like I would much rather have the art of like common cards than like this art.
No, I understand. I think that's I don't think that's weird. Because it's lazy, you know.
And that's the thing. It's like it's like who's to like judge someone's artistic merit of like, well, if that's what someone wanted to make art. But like I guess the problem is that like it's what they do for all of them. All of them have the same structure to it.
Yeah, you don't really get creative freedom when you do it in a 3D model.
Yeah. At least not like this, because there's some 3D model cards that look really good, but like there's clearly like an artistic intent, whereas this is literally like, okay, just display the Pokemon and make it like 3D. Like that's literally what because like they're never doing anything interesting in that art. They're literally doing like what you know that Pokemon for, more or less. Like this Rayquaza, like that's like Rayquaza's like pose. This is like Espeon's pose. This is Vaporeon's pose. And not even like the cool Ken Sugimori art, which is like the watercolor art. Like that'd be dope if they made like full art like Ken Sugimori art. Yeah, I'm like, do they still have the rights to that? Because Wizards of the Coast, and like Wizards of the Coast has nothing to do with that. I don't know why the fuck I would think that.
Like
Aroma Lady,
like that looks cool, and it is a 3D model.
What, this one?
Yeah.
Umbreon. Yeah, there's definitely like more to it, at least like a little bit. And these aren't even like the full art alt art things. We got Golden Frostlass being a sass. I don't get this. People also don't like these rainbow rarities. I don't know what I don't know what's wrong with people. Like the rainbow arts, I really like. I think they're really cool, especially if you can get it like for like Aroma Lady or like the trainer cards. I really like it on those, but no one, those are less expensive than the like normal version. And I'm like, I mean, I guess this art's cute, but like, I don't know. Well, I guess with her, it's more expensive. I don't know. The Pokemon fans, they just, whatever they can jerk off to. Oh, I definitely have this Sylveon VMAX.
One of the reasons I don't like the rainbow art is because it's not different from card to card, really. Like,
yeah, I get what you're saying.
I like the idea of it, and
yeah. Do I have any here? Just so I can show it off real quick. Just because I really like, yeah, like this Regidrago. Like, I don't know if it'll show as well. Or like this one. And then there's like the gold rares. Like, I do appreciate the level, like the amount of different rarities of Pokemon cards that there are. But like, I don't know. I think like they look really nice. Like in it's like, yeah, that doesn't even really show it off, but it's like it's nice that they're like all foily and stuff. Like they look.
I remember
really cool.
seeing it at the card shop.
Yeah, but yeah, it is like it is the same art. It's just they like took the 3D art, they applied like a 2D filter to it, and then they made it rainbowy. That's what they did.
Yeah.
Which might be why I like it better, because it looks 2D. At least that's like part of it. They like put like a 2D filter on it to make it like almost, I guess, like a cell shaded effect, which when not animated is just gonna look like 2D art. 2D fruity, you know what I'm saying?
What's on your whiteboard?
That just stuff from I wrote there forever ago. That or like, oh, I'm gonna do this every day, but that was like 2 years ago.
What's the bottom right one?
The bottom,
Everything all the way on the bottom. Say Korean? It does say Korean.
it says Korean, yeah.
Do all of Korea.
Yep, do all, dude. If I could. So this is a Pokemon apparently. Oh, you can't. Let me
Yeah,
see.
you're not.
Yeah, I forgot that you wanted to. Arctovish.
Arctovish.
Yeah. Like people are actually selling code cards. I think that's funny. I mean, I get it. Yep, and there's Appleton, which people tell me is a Pokemon, even though I refuse to accept that. There's an apple pie Pokemon, and it's a dragon type.
Should be.
Because I just don't. Look at the Leafeon. So
what if
cute.
I buy one of it, just one pack, and I get that Umbreon?
I mean, that'd be sick. I'm not gonna lie. That'd be pretty cool. I wouldn't be like upset. I'd be like, that's fucking awesome, man.
I'd donate it to you, probably. The
Aw.
person I'd want to give it to is Keith. Keith
Well,
or you.
Give,
Because, like,
give it to Keith, because his favorite Pokemon's like Umbreon, isn't it?
what if you opened a pack and there was just 15 of them?
If there was 15 of them. Well, then I guess what you'd have to do is just put them all up for sale and buy them all to make the price go up.
That'd be funny. We just I put them on, you buy them from me, I take that money, I buy them back from you, and we just go back and forth.
Yeah. Something I don't like about this is when TCG Player does like these articles of like the 10 most expensive alt art Pokemon cards. Number 4 will make you fuck your dad. And they just don't show the art. Like
Oh, that's pretty dumb.
like Espeon VMAX, Glaceon, Leafeon, Charizard V, Rayquaza VMAX. It's the Rayquaza VMAX that I have. I mean, it's not the one I have, but it's like that card. It doesn't even tell you what set it is. Oh yeah, it does. Evolving Skies. Latios and Latios GX, which is from what set? Gonna tell me? I guess you don't. No, you don't. No, I guess you're just not gonna tell me. The tag team set maybe, probably. Then Umbreon VMAX. Why don't you just put the art there? What's a hollow swirl in the Pokemon
I wonder if
TCG?
they can't.
I don't know why they can't. They like because they have this art here.
Yeah, I just said I wonder. I don't know.
Dude, I got these. These are not worth this much, are they? There's no way. I got like 20 of these. There's no way it's worth. This is not the card I'm thinking of. There's no chance.
What is a double rainbow foil, by the way?
Double rainbow.
Wait, go back to a different year. Like, cause wait, well, when did you pull them? Oh wait, scroll down. It just said like $18.
Forever ago.
Scroll down.
Where?
Why is it down?
So this is heavily
More.
played.
Oh, that's why. Damn.
Yeah, moderately played. Yeah. So if I go to near mint,
Dude, I always buy my cards played. Kidding me?
I'm sure you do. 10 most expensive Pokemon EX cards.
Number 6 will make you EX your cards.
Rayquaza EX. Rocket's Entei EX. It says like Rayquaza EX, but like from what fucking set? Oh, in a set called Deoxys. Shut up. Charizard EX, Lugia EX, Celebi EX, Rocket's Umbreon. Of course it's Umbreon EX. I don't know why Umbreons and Charizard. I know why Charizards are the most expensive cards. I don't know why Umbreons are the most expensive cards. Like all of a sudden, like all of the Pokemon fans got really, really edgy. I have this Mewtwo though. This $109 one, I definitely have that. I think it's damaged though. I'd have to check. But like, yeah, these EX cards, all these ones that are worth like really like a ton of money. Like I have like almost the, I don't want to say almost the entire set. That's a lot, but I have a lot of them. Which really makes people, which really puts into perspective, I think, for me, like how expensive my cards are. Even though a lot of the times I'm like, oh, if I didn't trade them all because I was a dumb fuck, then I'd have so much more value. But I still have like a ton of value.
Can you click on your other tab, the what's a double rainbow foil?
Oh.
So I don't remember what a double rainbow foil is.
Featured only on serialized schematic retro cards, double rainbow foils are unique and offer incredible collector value. The double rainbow foil treatment is based on the traditional foil that is common on most Magic the Gathering cards. In total, there are only 500 of each of the 63 serialized schematic retro cards printed with the double rainbow foil treatment. This means there are 31,500 of these double rainbow foil cards in existence. Given the extensive rarity, seeing one of these double rainbow foils will be hard to come by, but will become extremely high value.
Well, what?
At present, the Brothers War Collector Box is the only way to acquire these double rainbow foil cards. However, no matter the language of the collector booster, these double rainbow cards will come in English as they are serialized. So,
I guess we're getting Brothers War Collector boosters.
That's exactly what I read, Sean. Okay. Can we stop? Just let me... Is it because I'm clicking on it, or...?
I don't know. Well, Brothers, that's the set that's coming out this month.
Fucking... Yeah, no, I know that. When's it coming out? When's this bitch coming out? It's just like, it's like, oh, it was originally 240 and then it went all the way down to here before it even came out.
Yeah, people are so silly.
Yeah. You just literally wait for it to come out. You'll be able to pay for it. Could you imagine if we pulled one of these bad boys?
That's nuts.
And then what you do is you play it in a tournament without sleeves and you just make everyone else cry.
I played when I first couple of times I went over to Matt's house. I played my cards without sleeves and he wouldn't touch them.
That's funny.
He was like, I just don't want to hurt them. And I'm like, it's okay.
It's cardboard. Don't get me wrong, I'd probably never play with my cards without sleeves, but it'd be like, well, he's not using sleeves. I mean, that's his call. Like, I would never be like, I can't touch them. What if I give it an STD? But, you know,
Yeah.
everyone's got their own quirks.
I'm so mad I have to buy one of these.
The Brothers War Collector's Booster Box?
Yeah.
The Brothers War, also known as Bro.
Yeah, it's also known as Bro.
Bro. Travel back in time to command powerful artifacts and giant robots. So who are the brothers?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't keep up with the Magic lore.
Because it's not Ugin and Nicol Bolas.
It's not. I would imagine Urza is one of them.
It is. Urza and Mishra. Oh, I did know that. That sounds familiar now.
Yeah, those were my two guesses. So.
Oh, is it because we're talking about machines or whatever? Or... Apparently, this book, the book that it's based on, is really expensive. Aaron on Game Grumps was saying that he bought one at like a library when they were like, you know how like libraries will like have their stuff go, like when stuff like when they want to cycle through their books, they'll like sell them for like a discount or something.
Oh, sure.
Apparently he said he bought it. I guess it was called the last bookstore in LA. It's like a famous bookstore that I guess is like, you know, I don't know if it's the last bookstore, but that's what it's called. He bought it there for like $20 or something. Or like, no, he bought it there for $3 is what he said. But like, yeah, at the time of the episode, he said it was selling for $50. Now it's selling for like $150. Or maybe he said it was $150. I don't know. But like, that's insane. Because he's like, yeah, I bought it. And he's like, I just don't know where it is. He's like, I wanted to read it. And I was like, well, I don't know where it is. I'm just going to buy one online. And he's like, then it was $150. It's like, oh. So I can't zoom in this art. It straight up looks like he's holding a handkerchief and he's holding a ping pong paddle with a ping pong ball.
Hold on. Looks like he's holding a testicle.
There's only
Like there's it could be a dildo. I honestly don't know.
oh, in the art.
Yeah. Like just Google image, and then the more you look at it, the more it looks phallic in the right hand, in the right guy's hand.
Yeah. I mean, I could see it. Oh wow. It's almost like veiny.
Yeah, like it's nuts. Serialized double rainbow, serialized cards. Those
Whoa.
cards will have to be worth so many dollars.
It's probably pretty fucking nuts, yeah. What if they just made it, because they said it was how many cards?
Total of 31,000.
Yeah, so there's 63 different, like, cards. What if they just picked the 63 most shitty cards?
Right?
Wormcoil Engine. But yeah, it's pretty sick. I'd be pretty thrilled. Because you know what else is gonna
jazzed, I'm jizzed.
you know what else is gonna happen too though? It's gonna be like, well, if you have the number 1 of the set, then it's gonna be worth this. Or if you have the 500th one of the set, it's gonna be worth more than like the other ones, because that's just how that sort of shit works. But I'd still be pretty thrilled if I got like 247. I'd be like, oh, this is neat. But yeah, I think to your point, those cards are gonna be really expensive.
Yeah, especially the 420 one.
Very good. Especially if one card was like, it just sounded like a getting high card. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. Like high priest of the forest.
Yeah, high priest of the cannabis or something. Just like, what if it was just like really direct like that? It was just like,
Then you got number 69. Oh,
yeah, I'll play my red green spell, like blaze it, like.
Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. I mean, the likelihood that we pull one is actually 0, so.
No, not actually 0.
There's 31,500 total cards.
And how many cards are we gonna get in a box? You know, we're gonna get a lot, you know?
Yeah, and then how many boxes are there?
No, see, now you're taking too many steps. You're doing like the whole thing that the liberals do. You gotta shorten it. Not take as many steps. No, but I know my luck. I would get whatever the worst one is. They're like, yeah, people hate this foiling on this card so much that the normal one's worth more money. It's like, oh, okay.
Oh, it'd be awful.
Team Magma's Groudon EX. There's no fucking way.
Dude, it's
I'll be right back.
I'll
be right back. I need to count how many of these things that I have. There's no way.
That's like so many. How many do you have? Oh, you're checking.
You left then came back?
I left and came back. I was just telling Charles and Alex where I was.
Oh, gotcha. Like, what the fuck, bro?
No, they have plenty. They're playing RimWorld, so.
I don't know what that is. It just sounds funny. I imagine you could guess why I think that sounds funny, but I don't know.
Because Rim Job?
Because Rim Job. I guess my Mewtwo EX isn't damaged. Ooh, that's neato.
Nice.
That card's worth like $100. I still wish I took better care of my cards because for the longest time I didn't keep my foils in a binder. So a lot of them have scratches on the foiling, which is pretty trash, but watch me go through this and just realize I don't have any of that card and I've just been hallucinating it. Okay, so I have two that I can see right now.
That's still a decent amount, you know?
It's more than 0.
Oof. You know what? How much is Gravecrawler worth? Because I have like 18 of those.
There's 2 right there. I still feel like I have more. But if I did have more, I'd save them, which I don't. But still, yeah, no, two's definitely more than 0. I'm surprised I don't have any of the Kyogres, though. Kyogre? I don't fucking know. I don't know how to pronounce half these Pokemon names. I'm gonna be fucking honest. I've been doing this a long time. I don't fucking know. This Charizard EX card's really cool. It's got like a gold border. That's probably worth something. This Espeon GX? Dude, I got a lot of shiny cards. Is this Mew? No. Okay. I have a Mew. Oh, that's a VMAX. I have a Mew EX, which is... Wait a minute. It's funny, because I feel like I'm about to learn something about Pokemon cards that I just didn't know. This Mew EX, is it the same card as the other Mew EX? My guess is no. No. Yes! Wait, what? Move as many energies attached to your Pokemon to your other Pokemon in any way you like. They both have the same Pokemon ability. I feel like I learned this a long time ago that Pokemon abilities are always the same on every copy of that card. That's so weird. Power move. Search your deck for an energy card and attach it to Mew. Shuffle your deck afterwards. Then you may switch EX with one of your benched Pokemon. Interesting.
Holy shit.
Holy shnikes. What's up?
I didn't realize Edgar Markov was so expensive.
Oh, yeah.
He's $90.
I say, oh, yeah, as if I fucking knew anything about that.
I bought him, like, for... I think I bought him for 40.
Dude, I got a card called Giovanni's Scheme. Do you want it?
Yes? Does it look... What does it look like? I can look it up. I'm on the internet. God, oh, Jesus Christ. I didn't spell the whole card name right. Do you have the full art or just the regular art?
Probably both, but that one's the full art. I assume it's the full art. It looks like a full art.
I can just, What? Fuck you. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's $4.50.
$4.50? Holy fuck!
A Giovanni Scheme Full Art XY Breakthrough BKT lightly played hollow foil.
Well, it's gonna be near mint. It's not gonna be lightly played, but yeah.
Well, listen, your near mint hollow foil is $4.30, and this near mint, this lightly played hollow foil costs more.
Back in August, it was worth more money. Well, how much was this card worth a year ago? Oh, dude, it was all the way up to $7 at one point. Must be a pretty trash card. The brothers were more like your brother's mama.
Oh, my brother's mama's my mama.
The Kyogres are more expensive, but yeah, I definitely recognize the Groudon art more than I recognize the Kyogre art, so that's not too surprising to me.
Oh, I wanted to look at it.
Because I feel like I'd remember this woman. Which I certainly do not. Like, I recognize her in the games, just not in the art, is what I mean.
I'll art you.
That's probably why this card's worth more, would be my guess. It's because the woman on the card. Which, like, I wish I was joking. But if someone asked me, like, why do you think this card's worth more than this card? I'd 100% say because there's a woman on it. If that was a difference between the two cards.
Ooh, I don't know how much you want to do this, but
Okay.
would you be interested in helping me make the most I don't know what word to use. I'm trying to make a Legend of Zelda deck. A Legend of Zelda deck where Link is the commander, and it's just like I am literally playing a Legend of Zelda game. So that's what I did.
Legend of Zelda inspired MTG cards.
Pretty much. And like people have made decks. Like there's a card called Grappling Hook, which is just hook shot. You know, like I can do that.
Grandmaster of Flowers.
What does that even do anything? I already have the commander, if that helps.
Oh, who is it?
Oh, I don't.
Dude, did you get this card? Because clearly this card.
No, I did not get that.
Oh, well.
I'm not going to pay $8 for somebody painting over a forest.
Dude, but what about this one? What if it's a plains and it's a artwork of human form Midna?
Midna is the spiciest.
I don't know.
Big fan.
Okay.
Big fan. I think Midna is the most sexualized character in Zelda.
You know what? I was gonna like search that, but I don't think that's probably the right thing to stream. So
probably not. So it's going to be if you want to type in Galea.
So not Link, Hero of Hyrule?
No, it's not Link, Hero of Hyrule. Oh, you're gonna have to type in more than that. It's a Galea, Kindler of Hope. No,
oh, so it's not.
Yeah, just type it there. Galea, Kindler of Hope.
I mean, those are spelt really similarly.
So that's the commander.
You may cast aura and equipment smells from the top of your library. When you cast the equipment smell this way, it gains when this equipment enters the battlefield attached to target creature you control. Well, that seems neat.
It's a pretty good effect for a Link deck, I think.
I mean, I can see that.
The colors are green, red, or the colors are green, white, and blue, which I think is still thematic. So that's what I want to do. So it would be a it'd be a Voltron.
This actually looks like an MTG card.
Ooh, yeah, but what's that? Oh, it's a fake card.
Yeah.
I was like, what? That'd be a perfect card.
Enchantments you control have indestructible. Whenever you draw a card, you may look at the top card of your library. If it's a legendary permanent, you may put it onto the battlefield under your control. Jesus. People need to get more realistic. For a 3-drop? I look up Princess MTG cards. Which ones do we got?
This might be easier. If you go to Gatherer, you can actually just type in Princess and like the name, and you get in the advanced shirt. I guess I can do that over here.
I mean,
name Princess. Search. Yeah, there's only two: Beloved Princess and Princess Lucrezia. What an awful card.
Beloved Princess is like a... I mean, kind of thematic.
Scryfall has a way cooler search field. Like you can search what cards look like, from what I understand them.
On where?
If you use their Scryfall,
Oh,
Scryfall.
yeah, that usually comes up when I'm looking up Magic cards, and I just like Google them.
Because you can actually use you can use syntax to search up
What
cards
if?
rather than just
Okay, hear me out.
go for it.
What if the way that like with the rule in Magic or the rule with like when you're using like a card like Pithing Needle, as long as you can describe the card to the person, the way that you'd have to validate whether or not it's a valid description is if you could find it on Scryfall using that like that sort of description. Yeah.
Descriptor.
Yeah.
But they have really good syntax, so like you can describe cards and it'll pull up cards that fit that description.
Where would I search that?
So scroll. I don't know how, but scroll up, all the way up.
Just like up here.
Where's the? Oh, click on the syntax on the top next to advanced, and it tells you like here are all the different syntaxes that you can use in order to use our search.
Interesting. You can use this in your text for the card's name. Oh, I mean, like, it seems like...
It's just kind of cool. Artist, flavor text, and watermarks, like border, frame, foil, resolution.
If I look up...
Oh, tagger tags. You can use art, a tag, or art tag to find things in cards illustration. Art squirrel. Art contains a squirrel.
Wait.
Princess Twilight Sparkle. That's not a real card.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because I looked up cards that had princess in their name.
This doesn't have princess in the name.
Oh yeah, but you go back.
Oh, this one does. Princess Twilight Sparkle.
Yeah.
Why are these on here then?
Maybe they have. I don't. Hold on. What is this? Ponies, the Galloping Magic.
They're on TCG Player.
Yes, I'm looking it up right now. Hold on.
All right, I'm telling you.
I don't think. Not tournament legal.
That's okay, but they still kind of exist.
Stop. Shush. It was just a promotion. Okay, that's neat.
Well, yeah, obviously. They're not tournament legal. But they are made by Wizards of the Coast, so...
If you control Applejack, Fluttershy, Pinkie Pie, Rainbow Dash, and Rarity, every pony wins the game.
Very good.
That's funny. These cards are just so goddamn expensive, though.
Well, yeah.
Oh, I have 3 of those.
What, the Braids Arisen Nightmare?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing that card yesterday at your house.
So yeah, I'm gonna make a Legend of Zelda deck where like it's enchantments and artifacts, but like I'm gonna have there are 3 dragons from Kamigawa that'll act as like the dragons in Breath of the Wild. Like I just want to try to make it really thematically Legend of Zelda.
I was thinking like, oh, someone should buy these cards just to make it like a funny deck, but like there's clearly like the card's abilities don't even make sense.
When this creature transforms.
So the transform Nightmare Moon. Any pony may activate this ability or help pay the cost. When they do, they become your friend.
And then what's the transform? Yeah.
When this creature transforms. Yeah, you can read it. I mean, you can't even like jokingly play with these cards. I'd be like, I don't know what to do with this.
You want to go outside? Oh, I gotta let my dogs out.
Okay. Did I get any of those cards? I don't think so. Well, I did get the Ariados. I did get the Frostlass. I didn't get the Earth and... Wait, did I get the Earth and Seal? I got the Frostlass. I think I got 2 Frostlasses. I might have gotten Earth and Seal that isn't rare. Or isn't
You have a
foil.
what that's not rare?
I'm looking through this on TCG Players. They have an article called the top 5 under the radar cards from Silver Tempest, which they're saying like might eventually become like meta.
Oh, I see.
And I think I have 4 of the 5. I know I have at least 3 of the 5. I know I don't have Radiant Jirachi, which is of course the Radiant card I would have wanted to get the most, but you know, whatever. Like this Frostlass, I definitely have 2 of those. And it has an attack that has a 100% chance of causing, it says paralysis, but I have to imagine it's freezing, right? Oh, I guess there probably isn't a freezing mechanic. Its attack is called Frosty Jail.
Oh.
If you played Candace from your hand during this turn, this attack does 90 more damage, and your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Oh, well, it's not like it's a 100% chance of paralysis, but it's like it requires setup. Still seems like it's a good ability, but it's not as good as they initially made it sound. I mean, I guess if I kept reading. Wait, how much is Forest Steel Stone if everyone flocked to that? $2. Oh, well then why are we lying? Everyone flocked to this card that, man, no one really cares all that much about. Dude, we gotta start getting to that Final Fantasy TCG meta, you know?
Yeah, let me get right on that along with the...
What the fuck? Oh, I said $478. I was like,
it definitely says $447.
I was about to say, like, what the fuck? I do like some of this art. I like this type of art the most. It's from like the Tactics games. Because I know they have literally like every card game at the
at that
Showtime. Yeah, so like they have this. They have like half of what they have is sports cards. They have like so much sports cards. Like so many boxes of stuff, and I'm like, oh dude, I want to get this box because this box is probably really fun to open because it's like really rare, but it's very expensive. Which is something else I don't like about what are they called, like football cards and stuff, is that like the way to get the good cards is to like buy, what's it called? Is it called Prestige? NFL Panini. Is it Prestige? I don't think it's. No, it's National Treasures. National Treasures is like where the most expensive cards are, but like their boxes cost like thousands of dollars, and I'm like, why the like for like new sets? Like if they just release a set, like the box costs like thousands of dollars, and I'm like, why would it? What? Like how is this like a? How can you even like what? And it's because the cards have like pieces of game-worn jersey on them, like in them, and they're signed by like the players. That's why they're worth so much. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. And from like a collector perspective, because like that's obvious. I mean, that's how you have to look at sports cards because you can't really play them.
Is that legal? Hold on. What?
Is what legal?
This card. It's called Ring of Maruf. Exile the ring. Next time you would draw a card this turn, instead put a card you own from outside the game into your hand.
There's that's not legal.
No, it certainly is.
Like,
Arabian Nights had some nuts cards, though.
listen, Sean, you don't have to tell me. I'm fully aware of some of the cards that were in Arabian Nights.
The art on this card is pretty, like, sussy, too.
Dude, Rooftop Storm.
Yeah, it's 6 cents. 60 cents.
Dude,
What are you looking at?
the Wolf token is more expensive than some of the cards in the set. Geist of St. Traft. Mikaeus.
Matt recently pulled a Mikaeus out of what pack did he buy? It was his Streets of New Capenna box. He got a Mikaeus out of it.
Oh yeah, was it like a reprint of that Mikaeus or?
It was Mikaeus the Unhallowed. It was the better one.
Oh.
So I've told you about the list, right? The Magic has cards that are in the list, and when you buy set boosters, cards from the list can be in those packs.
The list.
Yeah.
It's called a what list?
It's called the list.
Rotating catalog of cards introduced in 2020 in the vein of the time-shifted cards of Time Spiral and the Mystery Booster set. I've looked at like the Mystery Booster set. I kind of wanted to buy a box of that because I didn't know what that was. It doesn't seem great, but I don't know.
It could be. That's the kind of the
Well, sure,
the
but
gambler's gamble.
I guess it seemed like even like what could be on the good end still wasn't even all that great. But I guess it was like, you know, what the fuck do I know? I really don't know anything, so I.
But yeah, the list is a list of cards that
For unknown reasons, 6 white cards don't use the correct version of the white mana symbol.
Yeah, it doesn't. Why doesn't it show the list of the cards?
No idea.
No, it just said, but if you scroll, it says 1 in 8 set boosters has a card from the list in it.
Like
Yeah.
booster packs?
1 in 8 set boosters contains one of these cards, while another 1 in 8 set boosters contains different card from the
Right,
list.
but like a set booster is like a pack, right?
Yeah, there's boxes of cards you can get. Or you can get a set booster box, you can get a collector's box, or you can get a draft booster.
Right. So when we're saying 1 out of 8 set boosters, are we saying a set booster pack or a set booster box? Okay, box.
Set
Okay.
booster pack.
Okay. Cards from the list.
Oh yeah.
Clearwater Goblet.
Yeah, some of them are really, really good. Like the one that Matt drew was, I think Mikaeus costs $60 these days.
This was posted on September 20th.
Yeah,
So,
Mikaeus
like,
costs $60 right now.
2020. But it said rotating, right? So this probably isn't the current list of cards.
That probably is. September? That sounds right.
September 10th,
They don't-
2020.
Yeah, then it's, why are they different? Why is one...
Oh, what's new on the list? Okay, maybe this will help.
Yeah, let's go. And they cycle out the cards, so like it's not...
Right, that's why I
there
was
are 300 cards.
assuming.
They don't exchange all 300 every time. They add cards there with... Yeah, there it is.
I'm so much more of a visual guy.
Yeah.
Especially because I just don't, I don't play enough Magic or have gotten enough Magic cards to like look at that and be like, oh, I know what card that is. I just look up the list here. Would it be so kind? Oh, maybe.
Yeah, actually, I just did that.
Oh,
No, not all of these are in the list. I refuse to believe that Renin 6 is in the list. What is that other one? Yeah,
if I look here.
probably.
No,
Maybe just
right?
control S.
It's not. That's what I did again. Tome of Yawgmoth. I pulled that card. I think
Wait, you pulled? I don't have.
no, I
If
pulled
you-
it. I pulled it recently.
Oh, okay. I was like, because I bought that card, so.
Oh, I sold that card. Maybe you bought it from me.
Unlikely, because I didn't buy it recently.
So okay, when I said recently, I mean like I bought this last Christmas. I bought it in a pack I got last Christmas.
Oh, I see.
Oh, it's that one card.
Which card? Oh yeah. Yeah, that's actually how I got it. The one that you saw the other day was how I got that particular one. I had sold my other one.
50 feet of rope.
I have 50 feet of rope.
That's
Well,
hilarious.
it's from the D&D set.
Oh, really?
Fun.
Oh, I like that art. It's pretty. Kiki Jiki.
Ooh, that's a good card. Kiki Jiki is it's a combo piece to win the game.
Oh, really?
Kiki Jiki is pretty expensive.
It's a combo piece to win the game. If you don't have it, you cannot win the game.
Yeah.
Maze's End. Lucky Clover. Lolth. Spider Queen. Ob Nixilis. Oh, I've heard of that card.
You probably saw it yesterday. I have two of those two.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, I have the Planeswalker though.
Oh, well. Runed Halo. Skullwinder. Sink into Takenuma. Sword of the Chosen. Titania, Protector of Argoth. Volpine Goliath. Hell yeah. Just a giant fox. Trample. What a shitty card.
Yeah, like I said, not all of them are great, but some of them are.
Flutterfox. As long as you control an artifact or enchantment, Flutterfox has flying. Oh, wow, great. World Gorger Dragon.
Oh, you know what you could probably do? You could probably look up the list in Scryfall.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not too worried about it. But I thought this was a Runetail Kitsune Ascendant. Dude, I guess they get the they just put foxes on the list. What is this trash?
Yeah, I think you can just do that.
And if you have 30 more life, flip. Just.
Oh, I have that too. That's in my my cat dog deck.
Even though it's a fox monk.
Yes, yeah, it's a sacrifice I was willing to make.
Damn, really not. You're not committing to the committing to the theme. What the fuck? Novice Knight, dude. That is who your commander should be. Commanders have to be legendary, right?
Commanders do have to be legendary. Legendary creatures.
Oh, good point.
Unless the Planeswalker says that you can play it as a commander.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you
Heartless
can just look up the
Hetsugu.
list and you can just look up the list in Scryfall and all the cards are there in imagery.
If I look up Scriffle,
Scryfall. Oh, no, go to advanced.
and then search set.
Yeah, set is the list.
I'm assuming it's just the list.
Yeah, it's the one I did hit.
Johnny's Last Stand. I'm guessing it doesn't work out.
Johnny's always fighting. Who knows?
Well, it looks like he's fighting Nicol Bolas. That's why I'm assuming it's not going to work out.
Well, I mean, Johnny's Strength of the Pride is right next to it, and that was a year later, so who knows?
Well, like, so do the card, like, do the cards, like, when they release a set, like, does that progress, like, the lore, like, chronologically?
No, no. Neon Neon Dynasty, for instance, took place millennia after Kamigawa.
Right, but
I thought that
Kamigawa's
said
like an old,
Karn
Kamigawa's like an old
Libtard.
set, though, right?
Yeah. Um, I keep thinking it says Karn Libtard.
Wait, what? Where?
Top left, very first card.
It does say Karn Libtard.
Oh god. Anyway,
Could you imagine
Uh,
if a dyslexic person, they actually thought so that
I
they
can.
play it? I play Karn Libtard.
No, it's not chronological. No. So,
Okay.
no.
Abrupt Decay. I remember that card.
Abrupt Decay. Where is Abrupt Decay? Oh, you're on a. Where did you get that list?
Oh, that's the list you gave me, bruh.
Oh,
Bruh.
that's. Oh, the multicolored cards. Not all multicolored.
It doesn't seem like this matches what cards MTG is set, or Wizards says is currently on the list.
Which one? It's possible. Like, I just figured it was an easier way to look at it, and some of them were correct, so I was willing to make the assumption.
Wow.
What cards were added to the list?
Acidic Soil, Archaeomancer's Map, Argivian Find, Argivian's Restoration, Argothian Elder, Bane of Progress. Bane of Progress, it's just Donald Trump.
Bane of Oh, I can't search like this. Bane of Progress is a good card, I think.
Death or Glory, Gaia's Embrace, Gaia's Revenge, Galatian, Power Stone Engineer, In the Web of War, March of the Machines. That was the sequel to March of the Penguins that not as many people saw.
Oh, Bane of Progress is a phenomenal card. That's right.
You gotta get Urza's Factory and Urza's Mine and then Urza's whatever I don't know.
Yeah, Urza Saga is a
Set.
good card. No, it was right below Urza's Factory.
Yeah, but isn't Urza's Saga isn't that a set too?
Oh, I don't think so.
Well, yeah. Urza's Saga is the 15th Magic expansion. It was released in October 1998 as the first set in the Urza's block. Don't you come at me.
Oh, that's funny because Brothers War is the
Right.
sequel to it. Isn't that something?
Air Elemental, Flying. Very good. A 5-drop for a 4/4 with Flying. Dude, that's some...
Bullshit.
Dude, have you heard about the vanilla test? I learned about that.
Why is your the list different than my the list?
Because, I don't know. Mine's sorted by name. Is yours?
No.
Okay.
Mine's sorted by set number, Sal. There we go. I think I took an Ajani Strength of the Pride from that too.
But did you get his Alpha Kavu? Look
did.
Look at that son of a bitch.
Oh, give me some of that.
Oh, what the fuck is this?
All Suns don't. Which one? Oh, that little cutie.
Amoeboid Changeling. Always watching. Just like the Karn Libtard. Anax, hardened in the Farge. Anointer Priest. Anointed Procession. Animate Dead. Feels like none of these
Animate
cards
Dead.
says is what Magic says is currently on the list. Who knows? They have cards. That's all I know. There are cards on the
Where
list.
did you get it? The cards from the list from magicwizards.com.
Yeah, the cards that are currently on the list.
Which card did you say? Reanimate Dead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, wait a
Animate
second.
Dead. I can tell because there's not that many A cards on the list, and like
Yeah.
I've scrolled down for a long time and I'm still on the A's.
Oh, that's from 2020. That's so stupid.
Balefire Dragon. So that's interesting. Bad Moon.
Oh, wait a second. If you click on okay, go to what's on the list tab. And then scroll all the way back up. If you click on all up even, yeah, if you click on heck. Why is yours if you click on so when I go on all cards in the list, I can hover over the card and it shows me the card image.
That's neat.
Why is your wait? Oh, because mine's from August 29th. So go on what's new on the list for Dominaria United instead of what's new on the list for Brothers War.
Okay, to be fair, I'm looking at all cards in the list. I'm not looking at what's new. I'm looking at all cards in the list.
I understand.
Okay.
I understand. But if you go onto the article that is what's new list Dominaria United. Oh, here, I just share you the link.
I mean, you could
struggle through it.
Yeah, so I'm guessing that this is just including all the cards ever that have ever been on the list, is my assumption.
Maybe.
I mean, that was kind of what my assumption was before, but... Crypt Rats.
Really...
Elephant Grass. 50 feet of road. Dude, leather armor. You need that for your Zelda deck.
I don't know if leather armor is right.
Actually, this will be fun. Let's do this. Just set name here. Okay, so card name. Tunic.
I looked up Tunic yesterday. I didn't find any.
Oh, well then fuck me. Okay, first, okay, you're clearly a liar.
I'm not?
You didn't find this gloriousness?
No, I didn't find Steadfast Unicorn.
Not you
because I looked up
Benevolent Unicorn?
No, because if you look in Magic the Gathering's card database, it doesn't, there's a space between the T and the U.
Sounds like you need to look better then.
I think it did a great job of looking for me.
Could you imagine Link wearing one of these?
I do need a horse though.
Well, yeah, but probably gonna use like the Nobleman's Steed or some shit.
Yeah, maybe, or I'll just pick a better one.
Horse. Ebony horse. I mean, she's not really ebony, but you know. Bronze horse. I mean, kinda.
Why not gift horse?
Dude, what about workhorse? Yeah, gift horse. What about horseshoe crab,
Yes, I must.
which is an actual
So-
animal for some weird reason?
So, I mean, there are turtles too, like a dragon turtle.
Yeah, but right, but it's not called like turtle. Like,
Oh, it's called dragon turtle.
yeah, is there an actual thing called a dragon turtle? I mean, there might be.
No, I don't know.
Is it just a picture of Bowser? If I look up Steed, well, if I look up Steed, it's gonna be like Stead.
Well, that's the thing. This is like the there's a way to search horses, you know?
Is that how you is that how do you spell Steed in terms of a horse? Like, maybe. I guess I just assumed it was spelled like that. I assumed it had the same base, but oh, okay, there we go. Reigns of the Vine Steed. Noble Steeds. That's gonna be your card. Target creature gains first strike until end of turn. Hey, oh, it's an enchantment. Still. That seems decent.
How do I change the syntax rules?
Yeah, that's the card you want. What's up?
How do I... Oh, here. I want art and I want horse. There are 440 cards where the illustration contains horse.
I just like how that sounds, where the illustration contains horse, not like a horse.
Yeah. This includes like Pegasus's. Because there's a card that is a horse card. That I was like, oh, that one's perfect.
Where do you search for that?
Not there. So scroll all the way up.
Okay.
You'll search for it in the search.
Oh.
So search for magic cards. You type in art : horse.
Oh. R colon. Dude, that's my favorite.
Art, not R.
Oh. I heard R, obviously. Art horse. That's my favorite type of movie. I'm gonna stand by the fact that you want the noble steeds. I think that just makes sense.
Is there a card called Noble Steeds?
Yeah, dude, I was talking about it.
Oh, sorry, I was focused. I'm sure I'll find it here.
It's an enchantment.
Oh,
It's
that doesn't matter.
It's yeah, I know. I was about to explain it. I think it's a 4-drop. It's a white card. And you can pay 2 mana, and target creature gets first strike until end of turn.
Noble Steeds. There it is. That's awful.
You're awful.
Yeah. What if I looked up Legend of Zelda Commander deck?
Bequeathal.
See, that's the
that
other
seems
card I
decent.
could use. Rafik of the Many. Oh, yeah, it works as well. The Great Deku Tree is the Tree of Redemption. That's funny.
Kind of makes sense. Very much kinda. Capture of Jingzhou. Campaign of Vengeance.
Oh, Crusted Summoner. That's what this person did. I don't know about that.
Champion's Victory. Play Champion's Victory only after you've attacked before you declare blockers. Return any one attacking creature to its owner's hand. Wait, what? Only after you're you're attacked. Okay. That's kind of cool. Wait. It's a sorcery, but it tells you that you can play it like an instant.
Where? Which one?
Champion's Victory?
Mm.
Like, right?
No, I think you have had to have attacked the previous turn. Hold on, because you don't declare blockers when you attack, you know? Champions.
But right, but it says play Champion's Victory only after you're attacked, not you've attacked.
Oh, after you're attacked, I see.
Yeah. So you're playing it on your opponent's turn, which isn't like a sorcery thing, right?
Yeah. Hold on. Champion's Victory. There are. That's funny. Cast the spell only during the declare attacker step, and only if you've been attacked this step. Yeah, it's just an unsummon. That's all it is.
I mean, it seems decent. As just a card. I mean, I don't,
It's
you know.
just a card, yeah.
I mean, it's a 1-drop blue card. It seems like it's pretty decent for, like, control, so. But I don't know. There's a lot of cards, so.
These people keep putting Behemoth Sledge as the Megaton Hammer when they should just be using Colossal Hammer.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you, man. Diamond Mare. As Diamond Mare enters the battlefield, choose a color. Whenever you cast a spell of that chosen color, you gain 1 life.
Oh, neat.
Douse in gloom. Dusk Charger. Ascend. Ebony Horse artifact. I don't appreciate that. Horse isn't just an object. Interesting. Equestrian skill. That could be a good card. I mean, it's like, it's not a good card, but thematically it feels like a good card.
Which one?
Equestrian skill. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +3/+3. As long as enchanted creature is a human, it has trample.
Oh, it's not a human though. He's an elf.
Oh, he's not a human though. Isn't like the thing about him that he is not an elf though?
So that's part of like the issue I'm having. There's a different card. If you look up, so I like the card that I said I think would be best for Link is I mean I hold that to be true. But there's this one also that people use.
Did you get easy not to don crowned as your Epona?
I put an image on the thing.
Rafik of the Many.
Yeah. That's another one that people use for Link. And so that one worked because it's Human Knight.
Yeah. If the artwork was different, I would agree a lot.
Yeah, that's kind of the
But
problem.
I mean,
but
like,
do
its ability,
like
like,
the
kind of makes sense. Yeah.
it does. It's not a bad one, but I like the other one more because it's equipments. And like Link is nothing without
True.
his equipments.
Wow.
It's true.
I mean, he has some worth.
He can't rip out a Deku Baba from the ground without his sword. He's useless.
I mean, I guess you haven't played the cracked edition of Legend of Zelda.
Correct.
Knight of Grace, Knight of Dawn's Light, Knight of Mount. There's so many knight cards. Knight in blank armor. Human Knight Performer. It is one of those joke sets, but first strike. As this creature enters the battlefield, you may put a name sticker on it. This creature has protection from names that start with the same letter as a name sticker on it. The lucky armor stopped lightning and lasers, but sadly also love. I like the humor they have sometimes over there at Wizards. It's pretty funny. Kill shot is for target attacking creature. Oh, that seems really good for like a white deck because it's not like a typical white thing. Knight of the Kitchen Sink. Wow, there's a lot of variations of that card. Why? They all seem like they're the same card. Oh, maybe it uses the term horse 4 different times in its description or something. Knight of the Skyward Eye. Ooh, that sounds very Legend of Zelda-y. Knight of the Skyward Eye gets +3/+3 until end of turn. Activate this ability only once each turn.
Well, that's a useless card.
You're a useless card. It has uses, you don't know.
Wait, is that a legal card?
Merry-go-round?
No way. No. Can I purchase that card from somewhere?
What card is it?
It's called Riding the Dilu Horse. Dilu. It's $215. It is a real card, though. Dilu.
Oh, yeah. I saw that thing before. Did you think it like fits the theme or whatever?
Perfect. It's just $215.
Is that a particularly good ability though?
Read it. It can't be blocked except by creatures with horsemanship.
Oh.
So yeah, it's a particularly good ability. Because what's going to have that?
Lubu Master at Arms is, as a matter of fact. Also Lu Meng Wu General. Also Lu Sun Scholar General. Also Ma Chao Western Warrior.
No cards that anybody's gonna actually have, though.
I mean, they are if they're gonna have an. I'm not gonna say it, but it is a little weird that that's like a thing, only because there's so many cards that clearly should have horsemanship that don't.
I wonder if there's like a errata for it.
Why? Because it's such an obscure thing. It's such an obscure ability, I guess.
Horsemanship is functionally similar to flying. However, horsemanship is considered parasitic, meaning that it only interacts with other things in the set rather than the rest of Magic.
I like how they call it parasitic. Especially because I just ran across parasitic impetus. No, but it's like, it feels like they're saying it's, I don't, like, it sounds like calling it parasitic is saying, like, it's not good for Magic. That's how I... What card is this? Oh. People need to get over.
So the reason they didn't errata it is because, where are we?
Pradesh Gypsies. Apparently that card is racist. Which I kind of get, I guess.
They considered to errata so that horsemanship creatures could be blocked by flyers. In the end, they came to the conclusion that the creatures with horsemanship just weren't aggressive enough to worry about.
Interesting. Are you ready to bring horsemanship back on the scene?
Yeah, horsemanship's back on the menu, boys.
I
That's
mean,
the thing though, because it's a sorcery. Like this card is a sorcery. So and
oh,
um
you could give it to
the
anything.
effect lasts indefinitely according to the rules.
Right.
So you play it and like does indefinitely mean until it dies? No, I believe indefinitely means that card has it. The spell's effect has no duration. Targeted creature.
If it leaves the
Yeah.
field and comes back though, that wouldn't remove its ability.
Oh yeah. If it has horsemanship until the game ends, it leaves the battlefield or some other effect causes it to lose horsemanship. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
That's still nuts though. I would absolutely use that.
Well, it basically just gets like unblocking, right? That's another thing.
Yeah, it gets unblockable, but there aren't let's see. I don't know if there are artifacts or enchantments that provide unblockable.
Oh. All right. Fair enough. There's got to be one.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to look up. But the fact that like once the effect takes place though, you can't target the effect. So if your creature's indestructible and has like hexproof or whatever, then you can't just be like, I'll block it after I remove the thing that's it's attached to. It's not attached to anything. Rules text is unblockable. And there's also things like Forest Walk and Swamp Walk and things like that.
Sure. Perfect thing for a Legend of Zelda deck. All right, you're gonna question it for a second. Spectral Bears.
Spectral Bears.
It's a bear spirit creature. Now I know how that sounds. It's like, what does that have to do with Legend of Zelda? But really, what does anything have to do with Legend of Zelda, if not spectral bears?
Is unblockable not a rules text? I'm so confused.
Is it unblocking? If you just type in unblock, what comes up? Thundering Nightmare. Tarpan. Summon Tarpan.
Oh, on the card it appears as can't be blocked. Okay.
Gotcha.
Unblockable isn't actually printed anywhere on the card.
Okay. If Tarpan is put into any graveyard from play, gain 1 life. When it says summon Tarpan, what does that mean?
It's a creature. That's all it is.
Okay, that's just like what they used to be called back in the day, or
Yeah, they used to be called summons.
well,
So I have a card
that's a
that's-
pretty
I have a
Legend of
card
Zelda
that's,
horse.
I have a card that's summon assassin. Yeah, like I would play that.
It's a 1-drop. If it gets put into any graveyard for play, gains 1 life. Seems like a reasonable card. A 1-drop, you know.
Oh, I gotta let my dogs inside one moment.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, that's pretty shitty.
Cannot be blocked. Does
So
not contain black or red.
I would totally equip my Karn Libtard with unquestioned authority, like 100%.
Of course.
When was this set? 2020. They were on some. They're on some stuff over there at Wizards. There's no way that these cards aren't supposed to have like political undertones. Unquestioned. Wall of Faith, huh? All right. Well, that came out in 2009. So I mean, the border wall was still a big deal back then. But you know.
Oh, that's what you're linking that to. I see.
Yeah. That one's obviously more of a stretch, but like when it is like temporary lockdown, whatever authority that I just said. And that other card we were looking at, I'm like, Youthful Knight.
Yeah, there are several. In fact, 112 artifacts or enchantments that can't be blocked.
Yeah. This is pretty cool. If I look up card name, sword. Artifact. Well, yeah, it could be an enchantment too, I guess, but bronze sword, great sword, celestial sword. Ooh. I mean, what sword would be the master sword?
That's the thing. There's so many swords. I'd have to really.
Sword of the Ages. Sword of the Ages can enters the battlefield tapped. Exile Sword of the Ages and any number of creatures you control. Sword of the Ages deals X damage to target creature or player, where X is the total power of the creatures exiled this way. You know?
Like, I really like Sword of the Animist too.
Dang, I just got to that one. Sword of the Chosen. I mean,
yeah, it's just not a good card.
Listen, man. I don't know what you're looking for here. Are you looking for quality or are you looking for memeing?
Both. I want the deck to still be able to function.
Dancing Sword. Equipped creature gets +2/+1. When equipped creature dies, you may have Dancing Sword become a 2/1 construct artifact creature with flying and ward 1. If you do, it isn't an equipment. Rune Sword. Sword of Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. This card's rare. It seems kind of like it fits, but like not really. Sword of Hours. That's like Ocarina of Time.
No, I can't see what it does. Oh.
Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage, roll a d12. If the result is greater than the damage dealt, or the result is 12, double the number of +1/+1 counters on that creature. Ooh, neato. That's mostly because I like the one counter stuff.
Did you just look up imagery for swords? Did you look up swords?
I looked up swords and artifacts. Because if you look up imagery for swords, it's going to give you every card.
Yeah,
like
a lot of swords. A lot of stuff. So, like, oh, damn it. This, forging the Tyrite sword? That reminds me of, like, the Fierce Deity sword. I don't know where it is on your screen. Forging the Tyrite sword. It's white and red.
Is it an artifact?
It's not on there. It's not. Oh, you just have artifacts.
Yeah. Because again, I figured if I did anything other than that, it would just be a lot of cards.
No, I just looked up cards with the name sword, with all of cards that have sword in their name, regardless of color.
Whenever equipped creature attacks, put a 1/1 counter on it and tap up till one target creature defending player controls. Equip.
Like the Great Sword of Tyr.
That's the one I read, yeah.
Yeah, that one. That one could be the bigger on sword.
I mean, that one seems reasonable. That doesn't seem like a bad ability, you know?
Because it's thematic and, like, it does something useful.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Sapphic Greatsword.
Phallic Greatsword.
Oh, how about the sigiled sword of Valeron?
I read that one.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
I just well maybe I didn't read it because I read it at least in my head. But create like a 2/2 white knight creature doesn't feel very thematic.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
But the first part feels very thematic.
Yes. Even though the creature's already a knight.
Sure. But you could give it to like whoever your princess thing is going to be, right? Because you're going to have Zelda in the deck. Dude, you're going to have Impa in the deck.
Somehow.
Veteran Swordsmith. Other soldier creatures you control get +1/+0. Wayward Sword Tooth. Wall of Swords. Zelion Sword.
So what's kind of neat is the Sword of Body and Mind.
Okay.
Because the green wolf creature token could be like Wolflink sort of thing. But
that's fair. Sword Coast Sailor.
see, it's sort of the ages. It's just not a can't sacrifice the creature. Sword of the Realms. You don't have Sword of the Realms on yours.
Okay.
But it's equipped. It's a equipped creature gets +2/+0, has vigilance. When he dies, return it to the owner's hand.
Oh, that's seems thematic. What color is that? Is that red?
White. I do not. I'm not looking. Trying not to look at any red or black cards because I don't have.
Well, yeah. Well, I was trying to filter out colors, but I guess I didn't. I don't know how. I guess I messed up.
Yeah. So yeah, that and. Oh, you know what? The right one is Sword of Truth and Justice. That would make sense. But you don't have. Oh, there you go. So what is it? What did I call it? Sword of. Oh, Sword of the Realms.
Yeah, it's not showing up for me. I don't know if I just can't see it.
It's a double-sided card. Yeah, I also don't see it on your screen. Here, I'll just screenshot. Snip, snip. What's great is both sides of the card are playable. Like both sides of the card have really good ability. Okay.
13 reverse foil rares. I just don't know how. I mean, that is very fierce deity.
Yeah, it's not as fierce a deity as this one. Hold on. This one looks. This one just looks the part.
Very true.
And then there are tons of shields as well. There is a mirror shield. I think there's just a card called Mirror Shield.
Yeah, I think you're right. Oh, but the cards are related apparently. I didn't realize that.
The ones that I just saw?
Yeah, Forging the Tyrite Sword and Halvar God of Battle.
Oh, I see. Yeah. That makes sense. It says it right on there.
Yeah. What are the other
Yeah, I probably
versions
is.
of these cards? Because it says other versions, but I can't seem to
Hold up,
identify what the other versions are. Do they look more
other
Legend of Zelda?
variations. So you can't click on it? Why do you hate me? Alvar, God of Battle.
Halvar God of Baird. Oh, is just this is
Oh.
30 to 31 January 2021.
No, it isn't. Hold on. It's this
Oh.
one. Did you find it?
Yeah,
that
this yeah.
I like the
not-
original one more.
Yeah. Yeah, that one probably does match better.
But at the end of the day, he just needs a sword, you know?
That'd be a great sorcery card. At the end of the day, you just need a sword. Essica, God of the Tree.
Oh, I have that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it was originally my enchantment deck. Wait, go to no, you were just on it, damn it. You just out of it.
Yeah. What card?
Bring up Essica, God of the Tree. Prismatic Bridge. At the beginning of keep reveal cards have another creature or planeswalker card with the card in the battlefield. Yeah, it's a pretty good one. The problem was I didn't have enough planeswalkers, so I just didn't. I have Sisay Weatherflight Captain as my dude now.
That sure seems pretty busted.
Not as busted as the World Tree.
I got really confused because I put Tell World Tree. Bust me, World Tree. Any number of God cards? You mean I could summon Slifer the Sky Dragon?
Yeah, boy. So that's going to be in my enchantment deck because there's a card called Maskwood Nexus that gives all of your creatures on the field, in your hand, and in your deck all card types. All creature types. So then all my creatures would be enchantments, or all my creatures would be gods, and all of my creatures would be shrines, and all of my shrines combo off on one another. So it would just be like a win-lose.
Interesting. What is Aristocrats in MTG? What? Dude, Falconwrath Aristocrat, I remember that card.
Oh, all right, I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay.
I will talk to you later.
Alrighty, that sounds good to me, man.
Bye.
See ya. Any kind of MTG strategy that is designed around sacrificing your own creatures for fun and profit is called an Aristocrats deck. Is it? I don't think that... Is that true? Maybe I'm just not reading that correctly. I feel like I used Falconwrath Aristocrat in my deck, and I felt like it didn't fit. Or it fit really well, and I just don't remember how it fit really well. I must have had more humans or something in my deck than I remember, which I really don't think I did, but. So the other one was Necropolis Regent? Where is it? I know I used this card. Oh, it was from Return to Ravnica. That's why it didn't fit at all. But I really liked this card. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, put that many 1/1 counters on it. Oh, that did fit my deck. It was just really hard to get out. But that's for my deck, that was phenomenal. Yeah, I would totally make a vampire deck. Vampires are so fun. Is that not what it's called? Oh, Voldaren. Olivia Voldaren. Following Olivia Voldaren deals 1 damage to another target creature. That creature becomes a vampire in addition to its other types. Put a 1/1 counter on Olivia Voldaren. Gain control of target vampire. Oh, that's right. That was a good ability too. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that was really good for my deck too. Yeah, that was right. The aristocratic Falconwrath Aristocrat was the card that didn't fit my deck that I liked to run just because it fit the theme, but its ability didn't fit the. But I still ran it because I'm a fucking moron. I mean, I ran it because I was trying to have fun more so than I was trying to win games, and that always felt right. And there were plenty of times where I used that card and I got it to work, even though it didn't fit the theme of my deck from like a play standpoint. It fit it thematically from, I guess, a theme standpoint, but it's definitely a card that made no sense. I don't know why. Is this from? I think it's from Dark Ascension, right? Falconwrath Aristocrat. Yeah, Dark Ascension. Tuple Masters. That's funny. Sacrifice creature fucking up against indestructible in the turn. Sacrifice creature was a human, put a 1/1 counter. Yeah, there was definitely a way to use this, especially considering it had flying and haste. And if I was making vampire tokens, which I could do with Bloodline Keeper, then it would work. But it's still not ideal. That's not the point of what either of those cards are supposed to be doing. But you could do it. Dang, Bloodline. Oh, for foil. Sean should still have 2 of those, I think, because I think I had 2 of them. Lord of Lineage, yeah, other vampire creatures you control get +2/+2. Put a 2/2 black vampire creature token with flying onto the battlefield. That was so good. Especially black vampire creature token with flying onto the battlefield. Transform Bloodline Keeper, yeah. This ability only if you control 5 or more vampires, yeah. And it's this isn't even great. But it's just a positive. Especially if you're running Stromkirk. How much is Stromkirk Captain? I assume that card's worth nothing, even though it has the greatest ability of all vampires in the game. Yeah, I can't. I don't know if people know this card exists. Other vampires you control get +1/+1 in first strike, with stuff like Death Touch and Lifelink. Come on. Dude, when I did that with Vampire Nighthawk in my deck, people did not understand. They're like, what do you mean? It's that with Vampire Nighthawk, and people I don't know if they just didn't comprehend in their brain that something could have First Strike and Death Touch. That was so much fun, but especially at the time, neither of those cards were worth. I think Vampire Nighthawk at the time might have been worth $3 or something. But it and Stromkirk Captain, like, if I got both those cards out in the field, no one could do anything to me. And I would just, if they tried to do anything, I would just heal myself and they would lose a card. Like, but I don't know. I didn't play enough or strategize enough. Because I wouldn't do it now. But I liked playing it the same way that I played. First of all, my ability to play Magic was awful. But I would play it the same way that I played Magic, which is or the same way that I played Yu-Gi-Oh, which is it's like I just like having one of each card. I like playing with like a large variety of cards. Now I wouldn't do that now if I played, but I like playing with variety. I was like, oh, let's just have like as many different copies of cards as I can. Unless it was like Stromkirk Noble, where like that card's like a 1-drop, and yeah, I need as many, and 1-drops aren't super common, and I need as many of those as I can. So I was like, okay, I need to play set of Stromkirk Nobles, you know, a playset of Stromkirk Captain. Like, no, I don't think I had a playset of Stromkirk Captains. I'm surprised for my my life gain deck that I was not running a playset of all the cards needed for that strategy. That seems really strange to me. But I think it's because all of those cards are like really high drops. So like if I just ran those cards, then it would be bad news bears for me, because there'd be a lot of times where I just can't do anything. Yeah, it's been a while. Spring Elf, Sprite Elf. I was like, did I pull this card? No. Did I? Why is this name familiar? I pulled a Sprite something the other day when I opened up a pack. I thought it was called Sprite Elf, but I don't think it was that card. Was it Sprite Blue? I think it was Sprite Blue. No, there's no way. So just gonna pull up this one. Yeah. Are there any other sets this is in? No, because it would have given me the other sets. And what is this? Power of the Elements? Is that the set? Yes. I don't know. I'd have to look. This card looks familiar though. But it's clearly not that card. The set was Ghosts from the Past Second Haunting Display First Edition. Alright. Ghosts. There we go, Yu-Gi-Oh sets. Here we go. Man, I want these cards so bad. Halubard, Jester of Despia. Laundry of the 10,000 Hands, I pulled that card. I pulled that card too. Pulled that Crystron Haka-Fibrax. That card used to be worth something, right? Yes. I sold it back at that time for like $10. Okay. Alrighty then. Vampire Sucker, I pulled that card. I'm just trying to figure out if I can figure out what card I pulled. Oh, maybe it was in the Retaliating Seed. I pulled that card. Maybe it was in the box that, or the deck that Sean gave me. maybe. I don't know. Victoria Angel of Bravery. I feel like I might have got that card. Brute Enforcer. I think maybe I got that card. That's the thing about Yu-Gi-Oh cards though, is it's like I want to get these because I want to search for the ghost rare cards, but even like, what's the cheapest ghost rare card? Like, I'd be so upset if I pulled the Eye of Timaeus, because like that card's like not even like, if I pulled that card, it's like, okay, cool, I got the value of the box back, but literally those boxes are only worth if you pull the ghost. If you don't pull the ghost, then like you do not get the value back in the box, which is really unfortunate. And still, even then, like if you get like one of these lower sets, it's like, okay, cool. If you get like, I'm gonna say it, if you get anything less than the Cyber Dragon, then these are just kind of trash. Cause like, it's like, okay, yeah, this one's worth $40, which is good, but like, if you spent like 3 boxes to get this, then you're still down. Even if you spent 2 boxes, you're only up by like $9, if that. Like once tax and stuff. Like, these are the only things, like once you get here is when you're actually making money. So even with like the Cyber Dragon, you're barely making any money, right? You would need to pull the Dark Magician Girl, which I do really want. Japanese. I'm curious. Just look up Dark Magician Girl, because I do have a Dark Magician Girl, but I don't remember which one it is. Probably whichever one of these is the cheapest one would be my guess. Premium gold. I don't get it. Rise of Destiny Special Edition. What is Rise of Destiny? Common short print. Is it short print because it comes in a deck? That seems weird. Starter Deck Yu-Gi Reloaded. Is that where I got it from? Maybe. Common? I don't... It's not common, though. But Starter Deck Yu-Gi Reloaded, that's from, like... Isn't that the one with... No. Okay, never mind. Other than Black Luster Soldier. I know it's not that one. Is it this one? Because it's not this one. I would know if it's this one. It might be this one. I thought it was just like a super rare, though. But they don't make one that's a super rare. Well, this one, but that's not it. Let me check real quick. Oh no, it's probably in this one, right? And all the cards fell out. It's definitely one of my like mini boxes, but I don't know where it is. But I'm actually gonna log off. Yeah, thanks everyone for joining. Who did? I'll be back on probably not tomorrow, maybe tomorrow. I guess we'll find out if I have more